think that'll be cool.
What's up with it? What's up with it? We're back. Yes, sir. It's your boy Daddy Cree with another rendition of Man Look to Talk Show in association with Rod High Podcast. And yes, sir, today I got Mr. Sir Davis, him motherfucking self, man.
What up?
Formerly of Gym Tunes. About to give us some news we can use and what's going on this music scene as well as what's going on with itself, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Man, I'm Sir Davis, man.
Bring your mic up closer to you. There you go.
Sir Davis.
There you go.
For those that don't know me, I'm from Corpus Christi, man. I've been doing the music thing for a little bit now. Was formerly involved with a group called Gym Tunes. Solo artist now and also a proud partner in a label here in Corpus Christi. So
What's up?
Yeah, some big things coming, man.
Well, if y'all don't know, you know now. This is one of my dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Last week we had his former partner on here, my boy FaZe.
Oh yeah, that's my brother.
And I'm gonna tell him the same thing. He already know, man. I remember the first time I seen these dudes perform, man, and I was like, who the fuck is these niggas here? Where they come from? You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I didn't know y'all was from Corpus. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't know where the fuck y'all was from. You know what I'm saying? But the music, the production, the back and forth, the whole arrangement was fire that night, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I made it my sole duty to introduce myself to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking at a little what's the name with Power Wow, and he was talking about like how Bushwick inspired him to be the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? After meeting Bushwick for the first time, and then years later down the line when he was working for Def Jam, he was doing some promo for a Def Jam artist. You know what I'm saying? Putting all of his stuff up and all this type of stuff throughout the city and whatever. And when he went to introduce him, like old boy was real rude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like one thing by myself, I've been in the hip hop culture Corpus Christi since the beginning of the shit. And you talking about back when I was 14 years old. I'm 53 now.
Oh damn.
That's like
That's history.
Yes, that's over 30 something years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been on the scene that long. You know what I'm saying?
You've probably seen a lot as far as coming and going.
It ain't
okay. In that period of time, who has been your favorite artist or group or singer or whatever the case? Who really like touched you?
Like in all honesty, it's really seasons for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been here so long. You know what I'm saying?
Favorite season?
But my favorite, the inspiration, man, came from. I think I was 14 years old and I went to a Miller homecoming dance, right?
All right.
And there was some dudes that I grew up with in the neighborhood. I ain't never seen nobody rap outside of what was on TV and the albums that we got. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it was a battle. It was these are some historical names in the rap community, you know what I'm saying, that's from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It was Patrick Belfield. Y'all know him as Money Wise Pimp. R.I.P. my brother. You know, he passed away some years ago. It was Kendall Lee. Y'all know him as Donut. And it was one of my OGs, Jimmy Gale. Dude who see all the, how I be swagged out and shit like that. That's where I get it from. And it was also somebody who's like a brother to me. On the opposite side was Baron Townsend. And another dude who's like a brother to me, Chris Lewis, R.I.P. He's not with us too. He actually passed away when we were in high school. You know what I'm saying? And my other partner, Robert Wilson, and they battled each other, man. And I'm telling you, this shit blew my mind, bro. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. We rapping Corpus, you know what I'm saying? We do this.
Right.
And when I seen that, I became a rapper.
Really?
The first time I seen that, I said, that's what I want to do.
No shit.
The crowd, man, you talking about a homecoming dance, Miller's homecoming dance.
Right.
This joint is packed, bro.
Right.
And they literally, DJ, local, you know what I'm saying, from the school. I think Bullet was DJing at that night. It was either Bullet or Bobby Lewis that was DJing. If I'm not mistaken, I'm more sure it was Bullet that was DJing. And he was like in the band, you know what I'm saying? He played the drums and shit like that. With them drums, you know what I'm saying? He had that bitch, like we'd be in the stands doing the football game, and whatever rap song that was popping at the time, he be playing that shit. So he had a music section wide up. You know what I'm saying? So that was like my first, outside of just like I just listened to rappers. You know what I'm saying? What was on the tapes at the time.
Right. But
seeing it for myself, I like shit. If them niggas can do it, I can do it too. And eventually over time, I became a group member with Baron Townsend and Chris Lewis. You know what I'm saying?
So just one rap battle
that's all it took.
That changed the history. Damn.
And that was like my thing. My favorite rapper of all time, like my favorite rapper is Baron Townsend. All time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my bad. Is Baron Townsend. That's just my favorite rapper. He's like my inspiration. But, you talking about years, you know what I'm saying? Like there's Patrick Terry, Fat Man the Boss. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
He ain't been around that long, but he's been around over 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With the rapping, because that's how long we eventually became a group. Patrick Terry, Johnny Morgan, y'all know him as Flex. You know what I'm saying?
So that season alone, that was by far like not only the starting point for you, but that was your favorite season when it comes to the rap community in Corpus.
Well, that one, and I think it was 2016 or 2017. This is when I found out like my sons was rapping.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was doing so many shows. The city was doing so many shows. I think off of one album alone, New Money, my son, I think he had like 8 videos off of one album.
Really?
And I'm talking about every video was fire. And that nigga really had like the city own it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I think you couldn't get involved in any type of circle without hearing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that season, because D-Money was in that season. You know what I'm saying? Before he became Muddy Water Wayne. D-Money was in that season, man. Jay Boogie was in that season, man. It was so many like rappers doing their things and performing, bro. I'm talking about like the shows. There was real shows going on, local artist shows going on. There's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And those are my 2 favorite seasons. You know what I'm saying? If I had my top 3 season, that first one that I talked about, the introduction to it, that one, and the season when y'all came around. It got active again. You know what I'm saying? Shit was going on.
Yeah.
And it ain't been a season since that season I met y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's like the last of the Mohicans when everybody was just active.
It
you
kind
know
of
what
got
I'm
quiet. It did get kind of quiet at that time. Just to kind of like backtrack on that, when I first started, like in high school, bro, I didn't even know that there was rappers, bro. I was so like, I was a recluse. I didn't fuck with nobody. I stayed to myself. You know what I mean? I think I heard, you couldn't go down the street without hearing about like the Gotti Gang or like Michael White or, things like that. This was probably back in like 2009 or something like that, or maybe 10 or something like that, right? And then it wasn't until around 2016 that you were mentioning is when I really got like, holy shit, there's rappers out here. There's a bunch of rappers out here. And then I think I got involved with the Top Tier Cypher. Bro, I had to finesse my way because I wanted to, after like seeing it and hearing it, man, I wanted to be involved somehow, some way. And I like finessed my way. You remember Martin Ramos? Real?
Yeah.
Okay. So he was shooting videos at the time, and he was rapping. He was a Christian rapper at the time. Yeah, he was a Christian rapper at the time, and he was telling me that he got onto the Top Tier Cypher. And I was like, you gotta get me on. It's like, bro, they don't know who you are. And I'm like, bro, you gotta get me on. You make a way. And so he did. And I remember I was introduced to Loud, Murph, just all the guys that were on the top tier, and they had been doing it in the game for a little bit, and they all looked at me like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he here? Right? But I made sure to do my best shit, and after that just kind of like sparked it for me. But at the end of the day, it was one of those things where I had to keep doing the work. And I didn't know if I could do it, bro. I didn't know if I could do it, so I got into the whole like Davis production house after that. because I don't know if you remember, but during that Top Tier Cypher, there was like a scene that we did where I kidnapped the rap game and threw him in my trunk, right? I ended up just taking that little bit and turned it into a whole music video.
Yeah.
And I turned it into a whole short film. And I started getting into like the film creating and stuff like that. And that's what really started introducing me into the music.
Yeah.
And that's when eventually down the line I met FaZe.
Yeah.
And they had hired me because I was doing that Davis production house. And after they saw what I could do as far as like my creative, they're like, I want you to be a part of the Gym Tunes.
Yeah.
And then ever since, that was just like, yeah, that season was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was absolutely nuts.
Like I want to give a shout out to the Gotti Gang too, man, because when I kind of like got back on the scene, it was through Willie Nichols and you know Jacoby Satterwhite, QB Hassau, and that's how I got kind of introduced to Gotti Gang. But it was really more through New Money that like I established a brotherhood with these dudes. And I don't know if y'all remember, I don't know if it was even Nunu's first video, but Nunu first video was with Rich the Kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With the oh yeah, it's at Metropolis. Yeah, it was with Rich the Kid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know who the fuck Rich the Kid was. I just know he was QC associated. He was co-associated with the Migos. You know what I'm saying? And Green was there. You know what I'm saying? I remember Green opened up a fucking one of them little Baby Jordan shoebox with none but money in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you know what I'm saying? Because he was one of the first people to like, you know what I'm saying, believe in Nunu. You know what I'm saying? That was his dude. Him and Nunu was like that. You know what I'm saying?
No shit.
Yeah. And I just remember, you know, that's when Green got that had got his first piece and chain, where the nice one with the diamonds in it.
Yeah.
And Rich the Kid was like, that nigga grabbed this shit. You know what I'm saying? Looked at that shit like, man, this motherfucker got more diamonds than Quavo shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they just had the just a solid piece of the three dudes. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm hearing this coming out of Rich the Kid mouth. You know what I'm saying? So and Green did the song with Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was active then. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Sosa was active back then.
Right.
Like it was, and this is how I'm meeting everybody through this activity, man. You know what I'm saying?
And if it wasn't for, you know, figuring it out in 2016, I had to do some research, bro, because I didn't know. I had no idea. Like I didn't get around like that. I didn't, you know, like I said, and then I realized I'm like, man, bro, there's fucking shit ton of talent out here.
Yeah, shit. You had Lamar Beasley. You know what I'm saying? You had my dog. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of dudes that was like putting in work. And I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorite groups to watch. You know what I'm saying? Outside of like, I ain't gonna lie, I love the Way Guards. You know what I'm saying? Way Guard Supreme. You know what I'm saying? I love us, man. As a show, I love our music. You know what I'm saying? How we're really different than anybody in the city. You know what I'm saying? Our creative content and what we rap about is like way different than everybody else. But at that time, one of my favorite duos, you know what I'm saying, to watch together is Led and Murphy Cam. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not a time that them two dudes perform and I wasn't like one of the niggas in the front.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because them niggas get that shit crunk, dog.
They go
You know
hard.
what I'm saying? They
Absolutely.
Man, look, man. And I was on Led Post maybe a couple of months ago, man, talking about nigga, I need the album. You know what I'm saying? I need the Led and the Murph album. You know what I'm saying? You got your project over here. You doing that? I need the duo. You know what I'm saying? Because of what they bring to the music
100%,
scene,
bro.
man.
Every time.
Them niggas is lit, bro. And y'all are one, you know, at that time, Gym Tunes was like one of my favorite groups. You know, y'all gave me the CD before y'all even like put the shit out. You know what I'm saying? When y'all was coming through the shop. And I ain't gonna lie, this is why I be on FaZe ass so much about who is this girl you singing about, bitch?
Bro.
Because he be in this shit. Because I used to ride and listen to this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to y'all motherfuckers every day.
If you thought that was, I mean, imagine being in the studio having to hear that shit. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Who broke your heart, bro?
Man,
What is going
I'm not
on
lying,
with you, man? Yeah.
I'm not lying. Shit, my boy Life. You know what I'm saying? Man, like this was like really like the season. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just so much good music going on at the time. You
Right.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
pull this up so you can kind of walk us through this right here. It's right here on your part. So kind of walk us through. I don't got the audio on, but you pop up right here. So. Okay, so what was ASC?
Oh yeah, so when I first started rapping, I'm from a neighborhood called Saki, right?
Yeah, I know.
So I met Jamal Salone, but
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
that
I filmed his first video.
Did you really?
Well, like his first video without the phone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so-
Me and Jacoby filmed his
Yeah.
first video, man.
I met him back when we were calling him J-Bone, bro. Like
Yeah.
that was like a brother to me for real.
Yeah.
Like we did a lot of music together. He put me on a lot of different game when I was first coming up. Like I really rock with that guy, right? And we had Darnell, D Nelly
Yeah.
at the time.
Danielle?
D now.
Really?
And so it was all three of us. And so I called it All Side Connected because we came from different sides of town. And I always had this dream where it was just like it didn't matter what side, what color, whatever.
Yeah.
Like let's get together and put some good music together.
Yeah.
So our first little demo tape was at Hacienda Records.
Yeah.
And so we started doing that, and I remember pumping them out. Like I think I was like, I don't know, maybe like 16 years old, bro. Like, and I'm over here talking about some wild ass shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm killing everybody, and I'm selling dope to everybody, and I'm doing all this extra shit. But
How would y'all get into Hacienda to record?
man, so my mama, bro. Shout out to my mama. She is such a fucking badass, bro. I love my mama. So she worked at the Diocese of Corpus Christi, and so she did annulments. And basically, that's like when people get married in the church,
Yeah.
they get divorced, right?
Yeah.
And so she would handle the paperwork. Well, she had to handle the paperwork for the guy that was running that spot.
Yeah.
And he was like, thank you. Because getting divorced through the church is it's a motherfucker, right? So if there's anything I could do, it's like, yeah, there is. My son, he likes to rap. And so they got us in there, and I remember we probably had a terrible impression because we freaked the Black and Miles, we put the weed in it. We weren't supposed to be smoking in there. We smoking in there, bro. We just did our first demo tape like that. And then that was it. We started just passing them out. And so anyway, it kind of fell out. But Jamal ended up going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we would write each other and stuff like that. And then, finally when he got out, this is around this time. And so we started ASC again.
Yeah.
And I had that dream. Like, I want to get everybody. It don't matter where you're from. Like there's so much good music out here. So we had this like narrative that we were gonna push. So that's how this came about. And
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
about, you were talking about how you like kidnapped the rap game. Or something.
yeah. I used to have this whole little thing where it's just like, bro, like, cause rap music at that time, I feel like nobody was doing it like the way we were doing it. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, this is whack. So I put this little concept together. I was spitting all these bars and doing all this extra shit. I had hair. Shout out to the hair. And then after that was just kind of like my introduction into the music, right? And so I ended up feeding off of that and just moving on to that. Yeah.
And shout out
to Real.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, bro, put me on. And he put me on, man.
Shout out to Jamal, man. That's like my little brother too, man. Actually, me and his dad come up together.
No shit.
We out the same gang. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
We run with the same gang when it was coming up, and when I found out that was his son, that's how me and him got real close.
No shit.
Yeah.
Small
Man.
world, bro.
That's how me and Jamal got close, man.
Because he was staying at Lee Ward.
Yeah.
That's how I met him. You know what I mean? And I remember one time I was a kid. His name was Lil Boo. I told him, I was like, hey, go in there, and I want you to pull out whoever say they could rap. I want you to bring them over here. And bro, I swear there was like maybe 15 heads, and 15 heads at my crib. I remember my mama looking at me like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, I put up the mic. I had a little task cam with an MPC. I said, all right, we're gonna do some auditions. Let's get to rapping. Jamal just started spitting that shit, bro, and I was like, damn, like, cause he could rap.
Yeah.
He rapped his ass off.
Yeah.
And then Darnell, he started singing, and I was like, what the fuck? And there was a couple of heads in there too that were good, but at the end of the day, that's just
those who stood out.
That's who stood out, and I was like, hey, dude, like, let's do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, we put some shit out. Yeah.
Jamal is my boy. I done bond that boy out of jail many a times, man.
Oh yeah, man.
That's how tight. Look, bro. I don't bond nobody out of jail.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you knew better. I'm on that shit, nigga. You knew better. You should have been moving like this. Yada yada yada. Jamal the call, man. You know what I'm saying? Creed, yada 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 yada. I got you, bro.
Yeah,
you know
I got nothing but love for him, man.
That's
towards
my dude,
the
man.
end of this, man, me and him, we kind of had a bit of a falling out, but we ended up linking up not too long after that over text messages, just expressing like the sorries, you know what I mean? Because like that was my guy, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was my guy. So yeah.
All right. Before we keep going, I'm go a little further back. You know what I'm saying? Where you from? What schools did you move around through? You know what I'm saying? Let's hear about Lil SD. You know what I'm saying? We want to know about Lil SD before it became SD for real. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little backstory.
Lil SD, he went to Storrs Elementary, Tom Brown Middle School, Carroll for a little bit. I got in trouble. I ended up having to go to a school called CCA, and that's where I graduated from. Yeah. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I grew up in Sackey. It was a little bit different growing up. Obviously, it was way different, but you know what I mean? It was cool, man. Just me and my mom, my brother, and you know, there was a certain period of time where I was just to myself.
Yeah.
And as I got older and graduated, I ended up getting diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah.
This was like back in 2010. And I think that was kind of like the turning point of everything, because, you know, I did have my troubles, you know, as far as like certain things happen, you know what I mean? Like I've had my car shot at, I've got into like little situations.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I get sick.
Yeah.
And I remember going to the doctor, and they were just kind of like, they put their hand on me, and they're like, oh yeah, you got a tumor in there.
Yeah.
And then so that's just pretty much changed. As far as growing up as a kid, it was great. But that, you know, the reason I jumped to that is because everything was cool. You know what I mean? I did, you know, I did my schooling. I graduated. I stayed out of trouble after the first time I got, you know, really in trouble, going to juvenile, whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden it was just like, you know, always on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
I ended up going to barber college.
Yeah.
Right? And it's funny because my mom, she's the reason why I went to barber college. She was just like, what are you going to do when you graduate? And I was like, I don't know. I figured out. I was like, nah, you're going to be a barber. I was like, what? I was like, what the
Leave
fuck?
Leave it up to mom with that bullshit.
I was like, what the fuck? Man, I was so pissed off when I had to go over there. I was like, I don't want to do this shit. And then I was just like, after I stayed for a little bit, and then, like, you know, I ended up getting out, started doing really good, cutting hair, and then boom, I got diagnosed. And shit, 33 rounds of radiation later, bro, that shit just, it changed everything. I stayed in house, you know what I mean? I was with this funky ass bitch at the time, bro. She ain't never showed up to anything, bro. I was going through it bad, bro. Yeah. But she was out there, you know.
Is that why you hard on females in your music?
100%.
Say him, because him and FaZe, the two of them, that's why they mess so
100%.
good. They the complete opposite. He be hard on them in the music. FaZe, he'll sing his motherfuckers hard out.
Bro, because like, check this out, bro. SD would have got stepped on. SD would have got played. And then all of a sudden SD get into the music and started making a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Now SD don't play that shit.
Yeah, nah,
man, you couldn't catch me with one of these bitches, bro.
Yeah, nah,
you know what I'm saying?
You,
like I've had my little love interests and everything like that, but no. I'm a fan at the end of the day, baby. You cute and everything, but you know, I might tell you we're going out. We ain't going out. Yeah. We ain't doing none of that shit. No. You ain't coming over here fucking with me. No. But yeah, man, like Yeah, she played me dirty, bro. Like, I think that's pretty much what happened, bro. That's why my music is so aggressive, and that's how I kind of like got into this whole, yeah, yeah, that'll change me.
You come, Sack ain't no punk, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? During my era was when like the gang shit in Corpus really was popping.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about really, really popping on all sides. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to stay in your jurisdiction or you can get caught up.
Type
you know what I'm
shit, yeah.
saying? And I remember one time, man, I was a young nigga, man, and I had this little Mexican girl from Miller that every now and again we creep off, right?
Oh.
So one night I'm bringing her back home. You know what I'm saying? Let me go a little farther back. I'm in the car with this female and and her friends and shit, right? We pull up until at that time back in the day the club was called Skylight. It's not there no more. They're towards down the Walmart and all that shit's over there on Staples and shit. But on the back part, like
Skylight.
it's cool. The club was called Skylight.
Okay.
And we ride through the parking lot, and this Mexican dude named JD. He's my best friend, right? He's out there getting worked, dog, by some other Mexican dudes, right?
shit.
So boom, I jump out the car, just we fighting like a motherfucker, right? So fast forward, that was the weekend. Fast forward like some days into the next week, right? I pick up this girl. I ain't even being a good nigga. I'm cheating, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm really cheating, you know what I'm saying? Pick up this Mexican girl. We slide through, we do our thing. I'm getting ready to take her back to the crib, right?
Right.
Well, nigga, we pull up in Sackey. You know what I'm saying? In apartments. You know what I'm saying? We pull up in Sackey.
Which
in
one,
apartments.
Lexington or the
Lexington?
Okay,
Yeah.
Well,
Right by the. Ain't that the one by the trade center,
Okay,
right?
that's the
Yeah,
condos.
okay.
Yeah, but
Lexington's the one
Lexington,
that story.
but the condos in Lexington they didn't get along.
For real?
Yeah, like there would be some times where they would just beef with each other or whatever the case may be. And you're right, bro. Like there used to be a certain era. Like my brother's era was even worse. Like you know what I mean? Like what? How old did you say he was?
I'm 53.
Okay, I think he like 49.
Yeah.
So
he
yeah,
was probably one of them niggas.
Yeah.
Hey, like,
Yeah.
look, but check it out, right? So I pull in, right? Nigga, I don't even get to make it over the first fucking speed bump. Nigga, I got like about 15 Mexicans surrounding my car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can
Dude
see
walk
that.
up to my window. I got a little old 22 in my lap. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it, but I got a 22 in my lap. I already
Right.
know what it is. Because when I pull up there, I'm already know I'm out of my jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know this where the heifer was staying. You know what I'm saying? So I roll my window down, man. He said, hey, this is exact words he say, man, what's up? Like, what's up? He's like, what you doing over here? I pointed at old girl. He's like, you look like one of them NSBS niggas, man.
Uh-oh.
I like, shit. I ain't one of them, homie. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what school you go to? I said, I go to Carroll.
Damn.
I said, I go to Carroll. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
He say, hold on. He said, come here, bro. He called his brother, right? His brother walk up to the car. It's the dude that I flushed that was fighting my homeboy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on his ass over there. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't lose my cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't show no signs like nervousness or nothing like that, right? So the Mexican dude come up to my car and he said his brother's like, hey man, is this the dude right here, man? He looked and like. He's like, nah, that's not him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah. He said, nah, that's not him, bro.
Did he do that just...
I have no idea, bro.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I think if he would have really recognized me, he'd have been like, nah, that's that nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because that shit was, nigga.
You were far out numbered.
Yeah. And the thing was, nigga, like, that fight, nigga, you talking about damn near 20-some people fighting, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Police come, only thing that stopped the fight, bro, because, like, we fighting. I done got JD out the way in the car, and old boy still talking shit. I'm talking shit. Nigga, he busts a bottle, boom. I take off my shirt and wrap my arm. I got two of my homeboys right behind me, right? Cause they roll up and like, Korean, what's up? I say, man, I'm getting into it with these fools right here. Old boy bust that bottle, right? I take off my shirt and I wrap my arm up, right? And I was like, bitch, let's go. Nigga, I like, y'all ready? I turned around, them niggas running. They gone, nigga. So it's like me. I done already got my partner in the car. My other partner, he done got in the car. And these two niggas done took out. So it's really me just by myself now. And it's like about 8 or 9 of these niggas, if not even more, you know what I'm saying? And they walking towards my way. Only thing that stopped that shit from me getting my ass, because they was finna roll me. I probably finna get stabbed the fuck up. But I was on it, you know what I'm saying? I was still young. I was about 18, 19 at the time. I'm with all the dumb shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And nigga, when the police pull up, and all that shit, and he looked at me and I looked at him, we just went our own ways, you know what I'm saying? Until when I pulled up in the parking lot, right? And old boy was like, no, that's not him, man. And I was like, shit, bro. You know, I mean, you talking about the sound relief, because I was gonna have to pop somebody. It wasn't no way they was supposed to open my car door and try to drag me out that bitch without me popping one of them motherfuckers with that little 22, you know what I'm saying? But he said, he's like, nah, that's not him, bro. And old boy said, say, man, be careful over here, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother, the big brother's like, be careful over here, man. I'm already knowing, you know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
I'm already knowing, you know what I'm saying? Because we all feud with each other, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, just as a kid, bro, like seeing my brother get into shit, I seen it, bro. Like, yeah, it used to be fucking different.
And, man, ain't no.
But it's cool now.
Yeah.
It's super cool,
They
bro.
probably watching this shit and probably be like, man,
Everybody
that's
retired.
that motherfucker right there. You know? That's that. I remember that motherfucker right there. But you know, we growing down and shit like. But I finally get over the fucking speed bump, hit the corner, you know what I'm saying? She get out, I like, hey, no, the last day I fucked with her, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never go back there, I ain't never pick her up again. That was a wrap right there, man.
Damn.
Like for real, man. But now on another note, like I think my first video, like me just being out there, I did shot a video with Fat Man, right? But somebody who was filming the video found out who I was and he never came back.
Really?
He said he went to it was some beef from some shit with my son.
Okay.
He said he found out who I was. He was like, man, I'm finna run to the store right quick. I'll be right back. And he never came back. You know what I'm saying? So that video never got released.
No
of
shit.
Of me and Pat rapping, the song me and Pat rapping. So
When did y'all shoot that one?
shit, I was still like fresh off my accident, barely starting to move around and shit.
So like 2015,
Yeah,
2014?
probably around that time right there. And but the first video I shot was with D Money.
Okay.
Not a one, and it was in Saki.
Oh, no
right,
shit.
right in the same fucking projects.
No
right,
shit.
Right in the same projects.
That's what's
man.
up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It was in fucking Saki, because D Money from that area too. He from Saki area. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He shot that shit out all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's from there. You know what I'm saying? And he talk about the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nigga, them 80s boy. Look, it's some shit that's going on out here in Corpus Christi.
Yeah, bro.
But it wasn't nothing like the fucking 80s, man.
Bro,
I'm talking about niggas.
I'll tell you what, man. I used to look up to my brother big time, bro, because like Saki 2800 block. You know what I'm saying? He had the goals and the the cars with like the hill figure on and shit like that, bro. I used to want to be just like that, bro.
No, the MSAs was vicious, man.
It was just like
they got me fucked up. One thing about me, bro, I'm not the nigga who don't pass out cards. I pass out the card even if I don't fucking like you, nigga. I ain't gonna lie on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might be like, yeah, he a real nigga, but he a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I might not like you, but be the 9 who you are. That'll never sit with me.
But nah,
you know
I was a good boy, man. I stayed out of trouble for the most part. You know what I mean? But yeah, dog, I definitely saw my share of things out there for sure. I mean, shit. Yeah, we can. That's a whole nother podcast. So you can get into that one right there, 100%.
What got SD into rapping?
Shit, that's a good question, bro. I don't know, man. That I would probably have to say it was just like one of those things where, I think as a kid growing up, you kind of see like those movies and just the hustle and flow type shits, and it just kind of get inspired, and it's just like they always make it look easy, you know what I mean? Yeah. But the thing is, it's just like I've always loved music, bro. I love music. It's from as far back as I can remember. Sundays, mom cleaning, there's gonna be a plethora of music just playing, from the oldies to to the 80s, like just all kinds of stuff playing. So just music was just, she was heavily just playing music all the time. I get my musical influence from her, hands down. And then growing up, you know what I mean, I would like sneak into my brother's room and steal his tapes or his CDs, and I'll tell mom, hey, burn this for me.
Yeah.
And then that way, when like burn it for me at work, when he get back, you know what I'm saying, I'll put his CD back and I'll have it, and I would just be listening to shit like that all the time. And before you know it, I wanted to do that, and I wanted to do that bad. And then I don't know, I didn't really start trying to do it until I met the guys, you know what I'm saying, and we started kind of like in high school, making tapes and stuff like that, but never really got serious until Gym Tunes, honestly. Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. Who's like your the rapper that you seen that was like, shit, like I want to do this too. You know what I'm saying? Who was you listening to that like, I just want to do this shit too? I might have to say Scarface. Goddamn right, that's my favorite rapper.
I'm gonna say Scarface because, like, bro, I feel like I was kind of like behind.
Yeah.
My generation should have been listening to like the Lil Waynes and shit like that, but I was listening to Pimp C and I was listening to Scarface. I was listening to my brother's music.
Yeah.
A whole lot. Got to the point where it's like Too Short, man. Like shit like that. Like I really like Pimp C and Too Short because. And that's why, and this is off subject, but that's why I really like Dolph.
Yeah.
Because it's simple shit.
Yeah.
They ain't saying shit, but they saying
this
shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know exactly what you're saying,
me? So
man.
it's just like, it's real simplistic. I used to want to just be just like Pimp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to have that flow like Face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That rap a lot shit. So FaZe was telling you, when I saw that shit, I was geeking the fuck out. I was like, what? You don't know who he's...
Yeah, explain. You gotta
you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that because that's one of my questions because it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind since that. It's been since that though. Okay.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man, just shit like that. That really influenced me, bro. Like street military. Like
see,
yeah.
see, you would have been a Northsidean for sure,
bro,
dog. That's what we was on.
I was
you know
bumping
what I'm saying?
Pharaoh, fucking
my nigga.
Yeah, just like I said, I was behind. I never got into the melodic shit. I never got into it because I was always going into my brother's crates.
Yeah,
and so it was just like shit like that, Screw, all that shit, like. That just really influenced me. I wanted to do the freestyles too. I wanted to get good at that craft, and I guess that's why I'm more of a lyricist than doing that bouncy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. Faces like,
oh yeah, bro.
Faces.
Motherfucking Brad
Faces
Jordan.
up there with my struggle is between Face and Tupac. You know
100%, bro.
That's what when it comes to like the best who ever done it to me. That's where my struggle is coming up because Face influenced these niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Face. I remember when Face did the soundtrack to South Central. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And, remember he did the sound that Street Live say niggas you started hearing niggas from California saying I got a head but ain't no screws in it. You know what I'm saying? Pac implemented into his
100%.
song. You know what I'm saying? He was influenced when he was doing that first bid. He was influenced by Scarface to write Dear Mama. You know what I'm saying?
No
so
shit.
yeah, he was influenced by Scarface to write Dear Mama. So that's what gives me the edge of putting Face over Pac. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what people say, I'm talking about what I like.
mean,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's a given, bro. Like, because I'm gonna put Face over Pac any day, but it's just Pac's gonna come next.
Yeah,
100%.
And that those is where my struggles come because today, like I'm always quoting Scarface.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I always some that he done said, you know what I'm saying? Especially from his heydays, his early days, you know what I'm saying?
The Diary.
Shit, even before that, you know what I'm saying?
Mr. Face.
Mr. Scarface, Mr. Scarface is back. Them like my favorite two albums, you know what I'm saying, of all times, you know what I'm saying? Even though he has as he got older, his shit, you know what I'm saying?
I used to study that shit. I used to study like that because like there was a feeling behind that music.
What was the artist that you would say your brother probably listened to the most? Was it Face? Was that why you probably were such a Face?
Maybe. I couldn't call it because he was always all over the place, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He was very like. That's why I'd always steal his CDs, bro. He would always have some new shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I would say Too Short, probably.
Yeah.
I'll probably say Too Short. Yeah.
Too Short got one of my that Dope Fiend beat. That's my favorite song by Short. Everybody be talking about Freaky Tales. I'm like, nah, nigga.
These
Dope
are the
Fiend beat.
tales, the freaky tales. Like,
People
shit,
love the
I'm telling you,
freaky,
shit like that.
yeah.
But like, there was a feeling that came behind that type of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the way that
The beats, man.
the way that they express themselves, the way that they would hit their cadence, the way that they would say certain words, it would just like it would hook you, bro.
Yeah.
And so, like I
Too
said,
Short just saying, bitch. That was, that shit. Pull you right in.
So I'm
you know
telling you, when
saying?
I missed the whole era that I was supposed to be listening to, that wasn't mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm listening to somebody else's.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck. So when I got into the rap game, I didn't know shit about, none of that new shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Okay, I know we had Faye's side of the story coming into, how Jim Tunes, man, how you got how y'all linked up. Tell me your side of the story, how y'all linked up and
Man. So yeah, I was doing Davis Production House at the time. I was working with shout out Martin Ramos. He was running Guerrilla Media at the time. And man, that's a tough one. So I think it was right around the time COVID hit and we couldn't do shit. And so I started like kind of building sets in my backyard or like anywhere I could because we couldn't be out in public to shoot videos.
Yeah.
And anyway, shit started kind of settling in and I started getting jobs. I think I got a job with DJ Kane from the Cumbia Kings.
That's my dog.
I got a job from him and I did that. And I showed FaZe and he was just like, bro, I want you to do our video. And at this time, I think and forgive me because my memory's terrible, bro. There's so much shit that happens with us, bro. Like it's like it happens so fast, bro.
I feel
it
you,
happens
man.
so fast, but it got to a point where it's like, okay, I got to do a video for them now. And I remember he was just like, I want you to be a part of Jim Tunes.
Yeah.
And I was like, bet, I would love to. You know what I mean? I don't think we match at all. He's like, no. And FaZe, he's one of those guys that can see the shit and he can hear the shit before it even happens.
Yeah.
And he's like, you would be perfect for this. Like, you would balance this out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
You most definitely do.
I was like, all right,
Y'all
man.
a great balance.
Yeah, so I was like, all right. And I remember that's basically what happened. He talked to Ryan, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. And then that's what it was. They had already was pretty much finished with their project.
Yeah.
I think I was only on like 2 songs on that project. And after that, we just kind of took off from there. And as you can see, the music had evolved right after that because now there's like just a whole different dynamic to it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, shit just started getting crazy. Yeah. I mean, you seen it, the shows.
Yeah.
It was wild.
How that show that was done at was the Nest. That's where I met y'all at.
Oh,
at
yeah,
the Nest.
yeah.
That show right there, man. What was it like for you that night? You know what I'm saying, performing? Because, like, I watched everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody who performed that night. I fucked
Was
with
that the Def
everybody.
Jam joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shout out to everybody who performed that night, man. But y'all really like, I was like, whoa, man. Like, they got the raps are right, or Chris. The hooks are live. And they got a nigga that's singing too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and not only just, he's not just singing, but it's some real street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit, like some street player type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in that platform. And then I'm really amazed because I don't know where y'all from. I don't think y'all from Corpus. And this is like one of the first Mexican groups to me outside of like Gotti Gang that's like, oh, these niggas is different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, they way different, man. Like,
Yeah, and we kind of forgot like that we were different. You know what I mean? We were just trying to make our way.
Yeah.
And we didn't realize that we stuck out like a sore thumb sometimes. Like, who the fuck are these guys? We got that a lot. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, we're Hispanic or whatever the case may be. But that night, it was just like one of those things where I forgot what we were there for. Was it like a competition? Do you remember?
It was just like an A&R type of thing. What you
That's
got
right.
It was like an A&R type of thing. You know what I'm saying? They was looking for like, I don't know, like some new talent or
I felt
seeing
like,
what was going on.
Yeah, I felt like that was like one of those moments where it's like, y'all are doing something right.
Yeah.
We doing something right. Like, cause the type of reaction that I ain't never did anything like that until that point.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it kind of like verified it for me. Like, oh, okay, this is where we got to do. This is what we got. Where we need to be. So yeah, that shit was crazy.
No, that shit was stupid. That shit was stupid, man. That was a hell of a show that night, and y'all had a hell of a set, man. A hell of a set. I made it, like, going back to what I was saying about like Power Wild wanting to be the people's champ.
Right.
Like, man, I done been around this shit for so long, bro. Not one time that I could even think. Now, I might not have liked somebody or like some groups or something like that, but that's not hating. It's just they're not my choice. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But not one time did I not appreciate the growth of Corpus Christi or like hate on people who was coming after us and then people who came after them. Right. I seen talent where I just seen it, you know what I'm saying? And respected it. I never been one of the niggas that just because we done got older, these young niggas is trash. You know what I'm saying?
Jay just said it was Brewster's and then it was the Nest. I think Brewster's, if I'm not mistaken, it was the where I was shooting that video. Because I was shooting a video that day. I wasn't even supposed to be performing that day, but I did perform, and we were shooting for Way Too Into This, and we did at Brewster's opening up for Paul Wall. Yeah. Then it was the Nest, and I think it was the Kiki after that, and then we had that Christmas party, the album release. Yeah. That shit was fire.
That shit was wild.
Yeah, absolutely. Like just the strength alone of what we were just doing, even though there was not very much material out, just the strength of what we were doing alone brought out the crowd. So that was fire. Yeah.
That shit was live, man. And going back to what I was saying, like, I never been the type of dude that was hating on the evolution of Corpus Christi rap. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even there's like dudes who rap, I know, like, my close homies not gonna listen to. You know what I'm saying? But I like music. I listen to the quality of the track. Right. I listen to the quality of the production. I listen to what's coming out of somebody's mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, shit, this niggas out here that's nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all be on, man. You know what I'm saying? And I be knowing what it is, but like me, I could never like deny.
There's another thing, getting introduced to your son for the first time, because I've always heard, but I never, met him in person. Yeah. And then seeing his work ethic in the stew. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, I felt like I really had to step my shit up. Every time I felt like I was evolving. I was like, I had to keep stepping it up, and just watching these people just come and go. You know what I mean? It was an experience, bro.
I always try to tell both of my boys, like, I know when they doing their thing, in the music, they just like feel like I'm just doing my thing. But going back to the evolution of Corpus Christi rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to remind Cash, nigga, you was the first nigga that was harmonizing and rapping here in the city. You can go all the way back to Ryder, his video Ryder. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you the first dude that singing in his songs, harmonizing, and spitting bars. You know what I'm saying? And dress fly. And I have to tell
Fly's bro, he's fly, bro. And he's always fly, bro.
And I have to tell Nunu, I say, you got niggas out of the tall tees and just looking hood. You made the trap rap scene what it is.
Hey man, did you wear a tall tee? Huh? You wore a tall tee?
Nah, hell no. I never went through that phase. I was always a dressing ass nigga too.
What about you? You wore a tall tee?
I was always
Boston.
Hell yeah. This one 2X.
I was like, all right, cool.
This one 2X or bigger, I wasn't buying it.
Oh, bro, yeah, I used to, man, my brother used to give me shit. You wearing a fucking dress. Man, hey, bro, hold
That's all
on.
look at that shit.
Yeah,
now, bro.
like, why did I do that?
I was always like, I'm what Cash and New get it from. You know what I'm saying? I always
Right.
been one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying?
No, they definitely know how to put that shit on for sure. And that's what kind of influenced me to start dressing different.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you what, just being around Corpus artists that were taking the shit serious, putting some investment into their music, and just coming in the studio and feeling intimidated by, it's just like, bro, it just made me, it didn't intimidate me to the point where like I want to fall back.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was just that gear I needed to move forward.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I started putting that shit on, and then plus we were making a fuck ton of money, bro.
Yeah.
We were making a fuck ton of money.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just like it made it easy for us to just kind of like start evolving and getting better and looking better and sounding. And shout out to E, because I mean, bro, that shit sounded crazy. Yeah.
Like I was telling New, like, I like my nigga. You got niggas out of just wearing Jordans all the motherfucking time. Niggas is out there stepping in Gucci shoes, Balenciaga, and Ferragamo and shit
Type
like
shit.
that. Because nigga, you wasn't even 20 years old yet, and this is what's on the front of your fucking album cover, nigga. You know what I'm
Spot.
saying? You made the trap nigga really look like a trap nigga. You know what I'm saying? In that sense, and you see the evolution in the city with the boys who was rapping, because they can say what they want to, but you see what you see, you emulate it, but you dress it up, but you dress it up your own way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? In your own fashion. You know
Well,
what I'm
I mean,
saying?
shit, we're kind of limited too, because like you go to the mall here, you gotta
Well.
go fucking stop at 5 different spots just
Yeah.
to figure out what the hell you finna wear. You piece that shit together, and I think that's just like another reason why your son, probably does really well with the fashion, bro. Because
Yeah.
he's always had. I've asked him too, like, where you get? I had to piece this shit and we put this from here and got. Yeah, all right, cool.
And see that it's the same thing that I do. Before I go and purchase my shit, I walk through every store just about in the mall. I see the jacket, I'm gonna sit that over there.
Right.
Go through there. Okay, this shirt gonna go to sit that over there.
Right.
Go back here. These jeans match that
Those
jacket.
shoes
You know
are
what I'm
gonna
saying?
go with that
And this
right
still go
there,
good.
yeah.
And then boom, I just go through and get all my 4 or 5 outfits. You know what I'm saying?
And then you get home and you realize that shit don't look good at all. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't go out like this.
I always been like that. Like Cash, when he was a kid, he always wanted my shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga
Right.
cause I used to wear bandanas and shit like that. Cash being tying
Right.
this shit up, you know what I'm saying, in the mirror doing this thing. So I always knew, like, even at an early age, I knew he was gonna do something with some type of music.
Right.
Because he was always, him and New caught me off surprise, you know what I'm saying? But I knew that if anybody was gonna do music in the family, it was gonna be those two. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I just didn't know when it was gonna happen or put a what's the name on it, but I knew that they had the touch to do music, man. I knew that
100%.
they had the sound for it. Nunu used to be like 3 years old in the backseat of my car, bro, freestyling to the screw music.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's
Yeah.
all we used to bang on the north in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Is shoot anything outside that you probably you probably don't even get into play unless you was from Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Nunu used to be in the backseat of the car, and I used to be hearing this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the? I turn my radio down and shit. Like,
What you
the
saying?
fuck? No, I be like, where the fuck is this coming from? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because this nigga ain't even talking yet. You know what I'm saying?
They already got that rhythm and shit.
But he already got the rhythm to it, and then one day I just happened to look in the rearview and it was him. You know what I'm saying? Cash, I used to catch him singing all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Shit like that. So I knew that they had it in them. You know what I'm saying? It was just a amount of time before they do their own thing. And I got like the side of my family, man. I got some nice musicians, artists on my side of the family. I got Cash. I got New. I got
It just running the family. Yeah.
Chris Conner, Great Brazy. I got Darius, you know what I'm saying? Ariel Ace, you know what I'm saying? These are my blood relatives, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
These are
your
my
blood-
family. Yeah. Chris, Darius, Chris and Ariel, they're my sister kids.
No
you know what
shit.
I'm saying?
That's what's
my
up.
sister kids.
Yeah, I
Darius,
fuck with them.
you know, that's Chris' brother. That's my nephew. I'm calling my nephew regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's my nephew. So like we got a little group
Right.
of family members that be doing their shit. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, that's what's up.
So that shit is like to watch all that, you know what I'm saying? Like just Corpus Christi rap in general, man. I'm really the dude who pull up to the locals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
yeah,
when,
you've always showed a lot of love and a lot of support, bro.
like when 17 called me, 17 him be like, Pops, I got a show, man. I'm gonna be here. I'm there, bro.
Right.
You know I'm there because I'm on. If ain't nobody gonna be there, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you've
saying?
I think
I've been in shit. I've been just I've been just about every last show y'all done had,
Yeah,
man, in the
100%.
city. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like even whatever little event y'all throw, mainly that fucking that Christmas party, man. That bitch was lit.
Shit, do you remember that the birthday bash that we threw? That motherfucker was lit.
Come on, man.
That was at the vibe.
At the vibe, man. I got the those where I got to do all the units and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to do all the units and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like in the hood, like Wagar Supreme was already on it. You know what I'm saying? Like on the north and shit like that. We was already on it, man. Everybody, like one Easter nigga, if you went to the park that Sunday, nigga, it was more Wave Guard Supreme on than just about anybody else.
Yeah, bro. I think that for a hot minute you were doing a lot of our stuff, bro. A lot of our stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, shit.
just about shoes, whatever, units and everything,
Hell yeah.
man. But that's what I was coming back to. Like, when I got to doing stuff for y'all, it really popped for me. Like, people was coming out and saying,
No
man,
shit.
yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
I started getting more artists, people who was doing music, want me to do their shit.
Yeah.
Rax, B-Roll, you know, all these other dudes, man. You know what I'm saying?
You were able to make that shit because we were putting that shit on, man.
Yeah, no,
Hell
most
yeah.
definitely, man. Y'all,
Yeah.
I've got to do a lot of artist
And the
stuff.
vibe was just and you know that's where I officially met Fame, because I remember Jay had met him first, and you know, man, Fame used to give me the hardest time, bro. Oh man, that motherfucker used to give me the hardest time, bro. Like, I think it was one of those things where he just wanted to see where my head was at, right? And he's a big reason why I always like I go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna pop my shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Especially now when it comes to the music. But yeah, bro, like that era at the Vibe was something different, bro.
Yeah,
it was something different.
And that's my boy too, man. Fame know that I love him, man.
I love that guy, bro. That's
like,
my brother.
Like, yeah, man. Fame would hit me. You know what I'm saying? Those been times that, you know, like, before he like really started getting some motion, you know, I'm talking about these some years ago. You know, he would jump my inbox and ask me certain type of questions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not related to music, but just life questions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've always tried to be either big bro or unk to anybody that was under me, bro. You like,
right.
I ain't gonna never tell a nigga, man, fuck that shit. Just go over there and rob them niggas and shit like that. Nah, bro. I'm just to lead you in the right direction, bro. Because everything that lot that's going on, bro. I done did that and I done a lot of time for it, bro. So the last thing I want to see is somebody that I love or
doing
is
some
dear
bullshit.
to me,
Yeah.
putting themselves in that situation, man. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to like let niggas know how really much they mean to the city. Let niggas know how good they really are, man. Even when you don't think ain't nobody's watching, bro, I'm watching.
Right.
I'm watching. That's how I've been able to stay relevant in the hip hop community, man, because I'm one of the dudes that's watching.
Yeah.
I'm one of the old heads that's
still
watching.
studying to this day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always. When I hear certain songs from the youngsters, it inspires me. You know what I'm saying?
100%,
or I
bro.
might be, you know, like, boy, I wish I could throw a verse on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like them 442 boys. You know what I'm saying? Them my boys too, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Cash threw something at what is that little spot downtown?
I had threw an event at the QBR and they had performed at it with 17. We had did the smoke wall.
Yeah. Well,
QBR,
what was it? Well, remember when we interviewed the people for that beat battle? What's the name of that place?
House of Rock.
Oh, right, the House of Rock. The House of Rock, man. I was in there one night. Cash had threw an event. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you know he had his clothes out there, and I was like, yeah, you throw the event, I'll rap. You know what I'm saying? I was just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga can say, yeah, Pops, I got you on the card. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I go do my thing or whatever, whatnot. And then I think maybe a group went on after me, and then 442 boys came on, right? So I shouted them out and shit like that shit, whoop de woo rah rah. And I was telling them, say, man, y'all really good, man. If y'all stick together and y'all do this shit right, y'all can take care of y'all business, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I like what y'all got going on. And the old boy's like, no, for real, man. I'm like, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I say, look, man.
There's a lot of talent out here.
If I didn't like you, bro, I wouldn't even be talking to you right now. You know what I'm saying? And they gave me their music, you know, right there on the spot at the what's the name? What is it called again? King
House of Rock.
House of Rock. Yeah, the House of Rock. At the I don't know why we won't say the Hard Rock Cafe, but the House of Rock. You know what I'm saying? And one day, you know, I pulled up the cash spot, and that's what I'm on. I get out the car, you know, singing the words and shit to the song, and the manager dude, the dude that managed them, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, what you fuck with them 442 boys like that? I'm like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm the man. That's how me and him became real cool, you know what I'm saying? I done some shoes for him and everything, you know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of me staying involved in what's going on, man, and giving boys they card and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I get some extra love off of that. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, through Cash and New too, man, I've got a lot of love too, you know what I'm saying, from people I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Peso came down here, you know what I'm saying? And I went to the club. I went to the club that night, to the bridge that night, and Nunu was like, hey, Daddy, Peso, he want to meet you. And I'm like, this nigga want to meet me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really here as a fan. You know what I'm saying? He want to meet me. Like, yeah, no, he really want to meet you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I walk up to him and stuff like that. I just shake his hand. I was like, yeah, man, I've been watching you for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, this bigger than that, man. He said, I've been waiting to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he told me that, man. He's like, I've been waiting to meet you. I like, for real? Like, nah, for real. I've been knowing about you. You know what I'm saying? Through your son and shit like that. I've been that shit, you know, make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? I met D-Baby through my sons. Like, they know this nigga. They know each other. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? And it was the same thing, you know what I'm saying, when I met him for the first time. So I've been, even just through my sons on this music scene, stuff like that, I've been able to meet some real cats, man. You know what I'm saying? I come across some real artists in locally and abroad. You know what I'm saying? So I stay tapped in to what we got going on because I love the music that much. I remember being the kid that was at the Miller homecoming dance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I seen how it was for me. Yeah. So when I look at the new artists, I was like, there was a time in their life that they was me at the Miller dance, man. You know what I'm saying? Something just shook their core, bro. Yeah. So in the same way, like when I was walking through the hood and niggas is telling me, Daddy Cree, you know what I'm saying? Because back then they used to call me Kid Cree because I was young, you know what I'm saying? They used to call me Kid Cree. They be like, Kid Cree, you know what I'm saying? Boy, y'all, you know, this is, you know, we in the hood, 15, 16, 17 years old. And our music is playing in the hood. You know, that hit different, bro.
That's fire.
You know, that hit different. I ain't worried about what's outside. I'm just, as long as I'm walking from Northside Manor to Roy Miller High, my music is being played. So I know that these other artists, the past artists, the present artists, and the future artists, there's a day in their life that they felt like I was at that Miller. So I always try to show love. That's fire, I always try to encourage somebody, man.
Hell yeah.
So that's what's up, man. How did the Davis, what would you call it? The
Davis production house?
How did that start? What made you like wanted to get, cause like FaZe was here talking about how brilliant your mind is when it comes to putting things together. Where that come from?
Man, I love movies, bro. I just love movies. I love, you know, sometimes I would get caught up in watching like how it's made or whatever the case may be. I get so caught up in that, and I remember basically, I don't know what came first. Was it Operation Spotlight? Gosh, yeah, that's right. So I started. I don't know why I started. Honestly, I got terrible memory, bro. Yeah, I got linked up with Martin Ramos, and after that, you know, I was just basically letting him know, like, I think, oh, you know what? That's exactly how it started. I started going with him to a couple of his shoots, and I started giving my ideas, and I started, you know, putting my input, and before you know it, it's just like, bro, like, I could probably just start directing.
Yeah.
Before you know it, I started investing into props and getting connections with actors and actresses and extras and just doing shit, bro. I just started really moving. And then Operation Spotlight came about, and it was just like he had hired me, and I was like, yeah, we could take this shit to the next level. By this time, I have a set builder. Shout out to Roland Figueroa, that's my guy. And then I don't know if y'all know Andrew. He goes by Most Rec.
That's my dude. That's my dude.
He was our official graffiti artist and painter.
Yeah.
So he would do all kinds of shit. We did something for CB Money because he had one.
Yeah.
Oh man, that set came out fucking crazy. Like I had my set builder build the set. I told him exactly how I needed it. Andrew goes in there and he's ready for the graffiti and stuff like that. We get the props. We start getting all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Before you know it, I have fake guns. I have fake coke. I got fake money. I got all kinds of stuff just ready for anybody, anything. And there was a job that if they told me, hey, we need to do this, I'll tell them, yeah, I could do it. Shit, I'm on Amazon trying to order everything, fucking, you know what I mean? Even though I knew I couldn't do it, but I went in there and pulled it off every single time.
Yeah.
And so that's what really kind of got it going. So we did Operation Spotlight 2 times. We did it for Yola and Lil E,
Yeah.
and then we did the CB Money, and then we were supposed to do one more, but at that point, man, bro, like everything just started getting super fucking expensive. Price of lumber went up. It was hard. Like it went from $8 a sheet to $44 a sheet. I was like, what the fuck? So things started kind of like slowing down on the production side as far as set building, but it never slowed down on the directing side. I'll write you a whole treatment. I'll and then I'll let you sign off on it, and we'll just get it done. Absolutely, yeah. It was fire, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
Oh yeah, Jay said Crooked Side. That was another thing too, bro. Like that was around during COVID. I did a music video called Crooked Side, and I couldn't go nowhere because of COVID. So I had Andrew and my set builder build a set in my backyard, and that set was fire as fuck, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We had
probably have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, that set was fire, man, and that was like another introduction to just my capabilities alone. Directing the film, building the set, doing the vision, doing the music video, like that shit was all me. And shout out to the team, you know what I mean? Because they were helping me put my vision together.
Somebody need to fucking write us a story, dog.
Type shit.
And then so we get everybody out. Look, you rap niggas, we need to make a movie, man. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, bro, like every instance, bro, just hearing the song, if it comes to life in my head, I'm gonna be able to help you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be able to take your treatment and I still to this day, I catch a couple of shout out D Soto. I've done a few of his. Who else have I worked with as of late? Not too many people, not that I could think of, but for the most part, yeah, bro. That's just what really got me going. Just the creativity of it, just bringing somebody else's shit to life. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can fucking post up in front of a car and
but
just
that
do their shit.
That shit. Like I'm more like you too, man.
Right.
I like going back until that mid hip hop era, that 90 era when niggas was when they was giving boys millions of dollars for their videos, you know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Shit was like mini movies, man. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like, man.
And that's the thing. I think that's what kind of like put a break on everything, because like I started coming out with these elaborate fucking things, and I'm like, but what is the artist gonna do with it? Like I started getting to a point where
the artists even have the budget to do it. Type shit,
that true, very true. It's like, what's your budget at? I mean, I went negative on a couple of films before. Yeah. But it's just because I love that shit.
You love doing
bro.
what you're doing. Shit. You ain't the first one, bro.
Yeah.
One thing we know you got to spend money to make money, man.
100%,
you know what I'm saying? So, and I hope like in the future, the near future, like we can get back to that on the video type of stuff, because 50 niggas standing in one spot, nigga, while you just rapping, man. I know it's the simple thing to do, and it's like what you see on videos when niggas are showing videos and shit like that, or just like, look, niggas rapping in the club and just people just dancing and stuff like that.
You know what it is too? It's just like the mind span, bro. Like people don't want to see that shit no more. A lot of people aren't even watching the full music video. You throw out a good reel, you know, you catch them with that good 30 seconds. Oh, that's enough dopamine to set them off, bro.
Yeah.
They good to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
If you put another one out, they're going to watch that one.
Yeah.
But to sit there and watch a 2-minute, 30-second video now, it's just like, fuck. You know what I mean? But, I mean, I had the pleasure of doing a lot of the work when I was involved with Gym Tunes.
Yeah.
As far as, like, Life of the Hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Finding the locations, doing the treatment, bringing in the people, you know, doing stuff like that, and then you know, Boogeyman.
Yeah.
You know, I'm over here, you know, in our office building, making a fake padded room for Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm over here online getting a fucking a straight jacket for DB. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here I found this one artist. Forgive me because I forgot her name, but she was badass. She played the demon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, I hired one of my guys to play the doctor, and it's just like I had this elaborate plot that in my head. I just wanted to see it. You know what I mean? Hired the actress to you know, be the psychiatrist, and I just had this whole little shit planned out. You know what I mean? And shout out to E too, because he had sparked the idea that even made that come to life. If it wasn't for like this one bar that he heard and he came up with the idea, that shit would have never came to life. Yeah, shit was fire, bro.
I had even myself, like when me and the Jacoby was doing our stuff with the music and we was shooting all our videos, like we had it was Jacoby's song. I can't think of the name of it, man, but I remember me, him, Dollar Bill, Brandon, and we had Christian Gallegos, was like a little brother to me, man. That's my dog, who was shooting our videos at the time. We were able to do like a little movie, like a skit to where you know what I'm saying. I didn't even rap in the song or nothing like that. I just played, you know what I'm saying. The part I was Salamander Slim, you know what I'm saying. Salamander Slim,
was
you
he
know
a
what I'm
pimp?
saying. No, he was like a manager, you know what I'm saying. He was like a manager, but he was a finesser, you know what I'm saying. So we had the whole little scene set up where I got all these stuff passing them out. Like, look, man, Jacoby, you know, what is his name? Harden from that played with the Rockets. What's that nigga name?
Harden.
I'm like, James Harden, copy your beard and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling all. We just got all this stuff going on. But when you see the video, man, this shit is right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It makes for a good video, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody like bringing their videos to life.
Yeah, man,
you know what I'm saying? I miss that shit too,
I want to get more involved in the creativity again, but it's just like right now I feel like when it comes down to it, it's just less is more.
Yeah.
Less is more. But shit, you give me a budget and you give me an artist that really want to have that all out shit, oh, man, I'll turn that motherfucker up. Yeah. For real.
For shit show, man. And I just hope we can get back to that, man.
Yeah, that was a good time, man.
Yeah,
good time.
It damn sure was. It damn sure was. So what's going on now with the music, man?
Yeah, so the last project that I dropped was a project called I'll Wait. I don't know if you got a chance to hear that one, but that was like one of those ones where I just had to pop my shit, bro. You know, because sometimes I feel like I hear little things, you know, like who's running the city and who's doing this as far as musically. And it's just like, well, shit. Let me throw my hat in the ring real quick.
No, facts.
Let me go ahead and let you remind you what the fuck I do too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right.
That's just what that was, and threw a video out to that one. But as far as like what we're really focused on now is the label.
Yeah.
Molly-Wop and myself, we just started a label, and I mean we're taking that shit to the next level. We're taking that shit very serious because like you got to think about it, man. When it comes down to it, we have evolved and gained knowledge and gained materials, and we just kept filling up the tool bag.
Yeah.
Every time, every season, we just kept filling up the tool bag, and it got to the point where it's like, what the fuck do we need anybody else for?
Yeah.
We can do this.
Facts.
We could do this ourselves, and it just made sense. And we found an artist that we believe that we can take it to that level with.
Yeah.
And my whole mindset is it's not if, but when we do it with him, that means we could do it with others.
Yeah. God dang right.
Hell yeah.
God dang right. So, as far as yourself being an artist, or are you gonna be on the back burner for a little minute?
Nah,
Or
I'm still.
do your
I made a
thing?
joke. I was like, I'll probably fuck around and be like Percy Miller, dog. Like, shit. SD's always an artist, bro. SD's always an artist. But when I get focused on something and I really start like, I mean, and he would tell you, bro. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. That's just what it is. Like, there's no going back on that shit. That's why a lot of the music came out the way it came out. That's a lot of projects came out the way they came out. As far as, so it's just like right now, I said that we're gonna do this, and don't get me wrong. When I get time, I still write. I still got some shit to drop. I still got some shit to say. So,
that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit back to the Gym Tune era, right? All right. When the push was coming to y'all, hey man, when everybody found out Gym Tune was supposed to go on tour with Ashanti and all these guys, man, what was your favorite moment in that tour? What was like the wildest, one of the, not like the most memorable moment, like what city or something like that that just like made you feel like, man, we here, man, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily saying like we made it, but we going in the right direction, man. You know, we on stage with all these big ass artists and shit, you know what I'm saying? And SD is up here while everybody else is back home arguing over the fucking top 10 list. SD on fucking tour. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
What? I didn't even think of it like that, bro. What the fuck?
Look. And see, not to cut y'all. This is the shit I'm talking about when it comes to these lists y'all be making, man. You know what I'm saying? Where's the motherfucking activity at?
Make sense.
Where's the activity at, man? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Nigga can't have not done nothing in 4 years and be in the top 10 on the list,
Right.
bro. We talk about active artists, man. Not a nigga who was popping 4 years ago and then we like, well, you know that nigga. No, nigga, that shit old. We talking about niggas who still getting their work and grinding.
Gym
you know what I'm
Tunes
saying?
even made the fucking list while we were on tour.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we made the list maybe in 2022, bro, or whatever the case may be. I don't remember, but yeah, man, that fucking tour was crazy because that was the first time I was ever even on a plane. That's the first time I ever left Texas. You know what I'm
no
saying?
shit?
Yeah, I ain't been nowhere. I don't count Mexico because that's the backyard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we go to the border shits. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was my first time on a plane. And shout out to John Frampton, man. This is he's a big businessman. He was in the solar industry, bro. And he paid for our flights out there because something happened with the budget to where we couldn't get the flights.
Yeah.
Hit him up, told him what was up. Big fan of our music. Man, he sent over the credit card information. We got flights for all of us.
Oh, that's
bro.
up.
Yeah, he was like, y'all go do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and so got on the plane, got touchdown in Florida. And I mean, it was immediate. It was just work. It was like no fucking slowing down. I think the first thing that he did was find some guy across the street, got some herb off of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like, man, where we gonna find the weed at, bro? He literally, yeah. I was like, what the fuck would you get weed from? But yeah, man, we had a fly ass B&B.
Funny.
Yeah, bro. It was just like, all right, we gotta get ready, we gotta go. We did that shit, and yeah, man. Florida was cool, but it was the time that we got a chance to chill, which was super memorable for me, bro, because we're hitting the Strip, Ocean Drive or whatever, right? And everybody's on fast paced shit. It's like, I got that za, I got what you need, and nah. Hey, shut the fuck up, get out of here, right? And finally, this dude on a skateboard, a little longboard, he pulls up, he had a backpack, and he was like, hey man, I got what you need. And I was like, you got shrooms? And this fool pulls out a menu, pulls out the menu, and I'm like, what? And he starts showing, I'm like, yeah, let me get that right there. He's like, all right, cool, I'll be right back. And meanwhile, I kind of went a little too far. Meanwhile, while I'm trying to figure out what herb I want, we are arguing about it, Jay and DB. We're just all there, just kind of fucking arguing about the shit, about what we finna get. And E sees Floyd Mayweather on a bicycle. And he was like, guys, it's Floyd Mayweather. And we're all like, we should get this. And he's like, guys, it's Floyd Mayweather. And it was just like, he's like, guys, it's like, what? It's Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather and his whole team are just passing by on the bike, just all casual, nonchalant. You know what I mean? So that shit was kind of cool, bro. But finally, the dude takes off, and he comes back in a Benz. And he has the shit. He's telling Jay to get in the car, and Jay's like, I'm not getting in the fucking car. Nah, man, get out. Just sell me the shit. He's like, man, just get in the car. They start arguing. I was like, man, bro, I'm just trying to get some shrooms. What the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Yeah. They start arguing and shit. I'm trying to calm the shit down. And finally, we get the shrooms. And, you know, we go to a cool little restaurant. I think it was like the Pink Taco or some shit like that. And then we see Floyd Mayweather again. He passing by again with his whole team and shit. It was crazy. It was such a surreal experience. And then so we took the shrooms. By the time we got back to the B&B, bro, we could not stop fucking laughing. Jay's dad is in the fucking in the B&B watching crime mysteries or some shit, all geeked out, bro, just eating ramen noodles and crushed up chips and shit, bro. Like he was doing something in there. We by the pool, feet in the water, and it got to the point where DB had to look up, "Can you die from laughing?" And to answer your fucking question, yes, you could die from fucking laughing, bro. So we were, man, it was a trip. So that was my favorite part of the whole thing, because that was the time we got to chill.
Yeah.
Was that in?
That was in Florida. And we could see the pyramid light in the sky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're in a fly ass B&B, and we're just all shroomed out, man. It was
Miami?
That was in Miami, yeah.
Already.
So after that, we had to get on the plane, and this was the most memorable one for me. We had to get on the plane, and we had to, I think it was the layover in Dallas, and then we had to go to Nebraska or something like that. And by the time we get to Nebraska, all our shit is gone. They didn't send our luggage. They didn't send none of our shit. And we're like, what the fuck? Luckily, I had my carry-on.
Yeah.
I had my hats, because everybody know SD's a bald motherfucker, so I had to have my hats, right? I had my jewelry. I had all my diamonds and all my shit in there. And then I had my money, and then I think I had maybe a pair of shoes, right? Like a couple pair of shoes that I didn't want to put in the luggage. Like, these are my good ones, right?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. So we kind of like band together, and we're like, bro, we gotta do something. We gotta do something quick. So we hit to the mall. And when I get to the mall, I tripped out because I didn't realize how many Mexicans were in Nebraska, bro. I was like, what the fuck? There's a bunch of Mexicans out here. Yeah. I was like, what the hell? And it reminded me of Corpus a little bit. So, you know, it was a good mixture.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. We just like dispersed, you know, and we just started getting what we could, bro. Like, we were putting our fit together, and we are running fucking late. We got to be there. Me and DB are damn near butt-ass naked in the middle of the mall changing. I'm down on my drawers. He's got drawers and no shirt on. Like, we're just doing what we can fast, right? We call the Uber, and so finally the Uber gets here, and this motherfucker wants to be, you know, the designated safety instructor driver of the fucking universe, bro. Like, he had to make a complete stop at the stop sign, and he had to hit the signal, and he had to wait the 3 seconds, bro. Jay was like, hey, bro, I'll give you whoop-de-woo this much money if you hurry the fuck up, and he was not having it, bro. All of a sudden, you hear the dinging going off. Ding, 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 ding. It was like, what the fuck is that? All the shit that we had, the carry-on, was in the back of his shit, and he couldn't close it. He had a little ass space, bro. Yeah. So I had my carry-on. They had their carry-ons, bro. He stops to go and try to fix the shit, and mind you, we finally get there, and we had enough. We were like, just let us off right here. We ran through the fucking parking lot. We could talk to the security guard, and he was like, who are you? And we explained. We had to, you know, let him know. He said, fuck it, come on. He had his flashlight telling people to get the fuck out the way. People were like, who the fuck are these people? Blah, 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 right? We get there, and they're like, you're too late. You're too late. You can't go on. It's like, what the fuck? So we were trying to figure out where LaFonte was. He was the promoter. And it just got to the point where it's like, man, bro, we came here for fucking nothing. I was pissed because, you know, like you said earlier, you got to pay to play. Yeah. We paid to play, and we expect the motherfucking game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, they finally said, cool, but you only got 2 songs. Bet. We chopping it up. What are we going to do? We're going to do our harder shit, bro. We're going to do Up, and we're going to do another song. We're going to do our hard shit. We're just going to go hard. We went so fucking hard, they let us do 3 songs, bro. We had that motherfucker jumping. I'm talking about there's people standing up. There's people, like, waving. They're like, oh, shit. It got so crazy out there that when we left, we were getting stopped so much. And then, you know, to kind of bring it back, I saw Do or Die. And so you
Yeah.
already know what time it is when it comes to the music, bro. I was like,
yeah.
what the fuck? Oh man, that shit was fire. And then we got to Austin. Austin was cool, you know what I mean? But it was just like that moment. I think all the turmoil to just get on the stage made us perform at like the highest level, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we performed at the highest level. It was something special, bro.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's up. Sign any autographs?
Oh yeah, we signed some autographs, bro. I think Jay had told you we had met this dude at the airport. I guess we looked a certain way.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of like, y'all look like rappers, this, that, and third. Kind of gave him the links, shit like that. By the time we got off the plane, he's like, bro, yeah, y'all got something. I need y'all to sign this. So we all signed it. It was wild, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's
wild.
up. Was the trip live to you, Molly? Was it?
There's a lot of memorable events.
That's what's up. That's what's
100%,
up, man.
yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Talking about memorable, this shit was crazy, bro.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Okay, going to that.
Yeah.
Did y'all all get to like hang together with them?
We're on the plane with this motherfucker. We're on a what's it called? One of those speed trains with
yeah.
him and shit. And E, bro, he's like he gonna get the info.
Yeah.
He gonna get the info, bro. If he thinks that you got the connections, he gonna talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a man of few words, but when it comes down to real business, oh
Yeah.
yeah, he on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And he was out there making connections and shit. So yeah, that was fire, bro. And then I remember we were trying to. I think we got set up in a room with Ja Rule, and so the promoter didn't want us in there. And we're like,
Yeah.
well, shit, they already put our name on it. This, that, and the third. He's like, nah, y'all can't be in there with that guy. You know what I'm saying? But we met him on the plane and shit. Got
Yeah.
some pics and stuff. It was cool, bro.
Push that little ass nigga down.
Yeah. Right. No, for real. That motherfucker's the same size as me, bro.
I already know.
Yeah.
I already know. That's how I felt when I had when y'all had the Fame Fest and I seen Plies come out. I was looking, I like,
Right.
man, if I had both my feet, I think I'd take that nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I had both feet, I think I'd take that
yeah.
nigga. I know I'd take him, you know.
Yeah.
Nigga, my size, that's a W. That's a dub for me now. But
yeah, I mean, shit. After that, you know, I think that's what kind of like started the digression. It
Yeah.
just started kind of dying down. There was a lot of things internally that happened
Yeah.
with us as a team, and you know, I won't get too much into that. But for the most part, you know, Jay said it politely. He
Yeah.
said, "Brothers fight," but
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, it's just it got to a point where we
Yeah.
just didn't see eye to eye no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just keep it 100. That's just what it was.
Yeah.
We just no longer saw eye to eye. And I mean, everybody still works in their own capacity, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
DB still doing his best shit. He got a few songs out. You know, Jay, he's working on his project. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I got my shit going on. Ryan got his shit going on. So it's just like, yeah, bro, we, you know. But for the most part, now it's just like, that was the season. That was the knowledge gainer. That was the motion that I needed to see. That was man, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I learned so much, bro. And that's what really influenced me to do this label the most.
yeah.
Because think about it, bro. Motherfuckers don't know shit about this industry that much, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody
No.
wants to be the artist, and it's cool.
Yeah.
That's what it should be like. It should be to the point where you just be the artist, and that's why we came into play. Because who really knows about the distribution, man?
Yeah.
Who knows how to do the publishing correctly? You know what I'm saying? Who knows about, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, you know, getting into these different channels and making sure the shit is done right so you can
Yeah.
get paid.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got out where I started getting paid off my music. I started figuring this shit out. And it's
Yeah.
a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
It really is. And I finally got paid off my music, and I was like, bro. So when we had been talking about this for a long time, me and E, and it was just like, it only makes sense.
Yeah, fucking right.
It only makes sense. The knowledge that we have gained to get to this point.
Cause shit, he come a long way too.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
I met E when I was like fucking, you know, he was at the factory, bro. I used to have a backpack full of herb or whatever, you know, the jars and the pins, and I was selling, you know, doing my thing. You know, I was just trying to get in the mix any way I could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't talk to me for anything, bro. He wouldn't even look at me, man. Yo,
Who the fuck is this kid?
yeah.
Who is this kid in here, man?
Yeah, I remember seeing him all the time, bro. It's him and Molly out there, and man, I'll get the cold shoulder every time. I'm like, he's gonna come around. He gonna come around. But yeah, man, after we finally started like working, Oh man, it was history after that. Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
I've seen these growth and development too. I pay attention, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I remember from when I first got, over there in that area, and I
Right.
first started getting to know E and fuck with him. How it was starting there at the over there with the trap house off
Right.
of West Point. I'm gonna just say off of West Point,
Right.
and how he just started doing newer things. And newer
Bro,
things, added onto the plate,
100%.
added onto the plate. And not only was he doing newer things, but he was perfecting his craft. You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, he says something that really sticks out to me all the time. He wants to work with people that are students of the game.
Yeah.
Like, are you really studying? Because
Yeah.
if anybody knows anything about studying, it's him.
Yeah.
You listen to his first mix towards now.
Oh yeah.
Bro. But I'm gonna even tell you like this. When I stopped David's production house, I in a sense passed the torch.
Yeah.
Because he got that creative. Like he's just like that too. You look at his how long you been doing it, E? Maybe 3 years, bro. You look at his first film, you look at it now. That's how you know a motherfucker's been studying.
Son, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I'm talking about that shit's next level, bro.
I remember when he started getting into filming, we was up there chopping up. He was talking about all different type of lenses and shit, the shade, the cut,
Right.
the shades of the lenses and stuff.
Right.
What this here and that was. I don't even know if he remember us having that conversation about when he was first getting ready to
that's
start
another
getting
thing,
into that shit. You know
the
what
whole
I'm saying?
studio of the game. That's why I fuck with Fame so much.
Yeah.
That's my motherfucking guy because he's always like that's an art form that he do.
Yeah, you got damn right.
That's a motherfucking art form. Just watching it happen,
Yeah.
and how he do that. But he don't just that's not just a weekend thing.
Yeah.
that motherfucker is in the lab studying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen everybody really, really grow and progress within such a short period of time, and it's just like, yeah, bro, we doing something right, 100%.
Let me know about this artist. I've seen a few little clips, the videos and stuff like that.
Right.
Let us know a little something about him, y'all first artist. This is y'all first artist, this guy right here?
Yeah, this is our first official artist. We've officially announced the label sometime, I think it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we officially announced that, but he's been working with this artist for some time now. And when we've been kicking around the idea of starting the label, it was just like, who are we gonna work with? And it was like, all right, he got somebody. After I heard the music, I was just like, yeah, you got somebody. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
And so we've gotten questions like, in the back end, like, why not me type shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, bro, it's like who's really wanting it?
Yeah.
Who's showing up? He's a student of the game. We tell him to be there at a certain time, he there. You know what I mean? Like we tell him that this is what we finna do. This is what he's on it, bro. He is on it, and he's a machine, bro.
That's good. That's good.
100%.
So you know where you're investing your money at and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
people investing don't even be knowing what's going on. For real, man. A lot of people be investing what's going on. I heard this one guy say like if you can get a loan, from a person, would you take 500,000 or would you take 5 million, right?
Right.
And the guy was like, shit, I just take the $500,000. That's all I need. He's like, no, you take the 5 million, man.
100%.
He said because he's gonna be on your ass behind that 5 million, that $500,000. That's probably some shit he can just throw away.
KP always shout out to KP, bro.
Yeah, that's my dude too, man.
Yeah, bro. That's we got so many good people in our circle, man. But he told me if you aren't prepared to part ways with it, don't lend it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's that 5 million, they gonna be on your ass.
Yeah,
about that shit.
they're gonna want to know what's going with their money,
100%.
which puts you in a position not to play with these people money. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play.
If you ain't got nobody calling you and shit like that, telling you what's going on, you get kind of lax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna do it today, but I'm gonna get on it tomorrow.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what it's like when people play with your money, man.
Bro, shit,
I don't like it when my
do
money
too.
get played with, man.
Shit, believe me, I know too, man. But that's what's up, man. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to see that, like, we got somebody who's that's been around long enough and have been through enough to know what the fuck they doing and trying to put somebody on. You know what I'm saying? Like I never understood why, like, this pride shit comes in the city where like a lot of y'all niggas is not even working with each other, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
man, that's big, bro. That's another thing. When I got into this game, bro, I'm like, bro, I didn't realize that. And we got all this talent and shit, and motherfuckers just ain't really fucking with each other.
And it's
They're
crazy,
not.
man.
And it's like, why not?
It's crazy,
But it
man.
goes back to shit that, you know, yeah, because I'm seeing it as a business standpoint and as inside the industry. I'm not seeing outside what goes on behind the scenes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, there's stories to that, and I get it, but it's just like, bro, like Corpus needs its sound. Corpus
Yeah.
needs its, you know, its wave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Houston is on top of their shit. Dallas is on top of their shit. Corpus need to
facts.
be on top of their shit, bro.
No, facts.
Like put all that shit aside and let's work, bro.
Corpus needs its own sound, its own fucking dance. You know what I'm saying?
shit,
Like,
yeah.
you know, I'm dead serious. Like, you know, Houston, no matter what, nigga, they can bounce their ass all they want to, but it's gonna be some niggas in that bitch and some females doing the South Side. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You gonna see niggas
If you put it on, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You gonna see motherfuckers in the DF Dub doing the dances that they do that they created that the fucking whole world be doing now. You know what I'm saying? So like exactly. It's a culture, you know what I'm saying? Corpus needs like paper chase. I always say Corpus Christi culture, but
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Nigga need to really make it a culture thing, bro.
Off subject, bro. Paper Chase. I met him when I was I think I was 17. I used to fuck around with the turntables and shit. And he had this shit called Get Off My Nuts Volume something, right? And I met him. He asked me to screw and chop his shit. I used to work at the Trade Center as a kid with James at Underground Sounds.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I wasn't there long, but for the most part, that's how I met. You know, started kind of getting, you know, peeping some shit out.
Meeting local artists and shit. Like
Yeah.
that.
And then later on, I was like, oh shit, I seen him again. You know, I'm like, holy shit, I fucking that's off subject, but yeah, bro,
that's
that was-
crazy.
yeah, it was crazy,
work,
bro,
man.
crazy work.
That's crazy experience, man. Yeah, we need.
But yeah, we need that, bro.
Yeah, and like niggas really need to like Dallas got this new thing called a new Dallas, man. We need a new Corpus, man.
Yeah,
like, for
100%.
real, to where niggas ain't hating on each other's groups or what the motherfuckers got on. Y'all niggas need to start doing collabs.
But
and-
that comes with that scarcity mindset, bro. It's like,
would it be hard to have a new Corpus because a lot of these old Corpus don't want to let it go?
well, one thing about that, it ain't no old Corpus. Nigga, we been dead and gone. You say, bro, man, look, nigga got punched me in my face. He think I'm lying. But we been dead and gone, dog.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, oh, a nigga's not talented enough to get out here or do the thing. No, nigga, it's they turn.
Right.
It's they turn, bro. Get back here, get on the back end. Giving them the information they fucking need where you failed at. You know what I'm saying? Give them the
Type
information
shit.
that they
Yeah.
need, bro, so we can have our fucking chance, bro. So we can have our share. Myself and those who came out, bro, we done already laid the foundation because I like, you know, is this one brother who had been on
but
the podcast who was saying that, like, you know, the old niggas ain't did nothing for us. That's the fuck we did, nigga. I don't know where the fuck you get that shit at, bro.
you know where that comes from though? It comes from, you know, the scarcity mindset of losing something.
Yeah.
You too worried about if you're gonna lose your spot or your position or whatever little fucking motion that you got by helping somebody else out.
And I'm the one who say what fucking spot.
And that's what Daddy Chris goes back to earlier
Yeah.
about people bullying people to be on these lists and shit
Yeah,
like
what
that.
Yeah.
what fucking spot,
Yeah.
nigga? What fuck? Cause
Yeah.
I be the one to tell you why don't nobody want to say nothing, nigga. You ain't got no spot.
There it
You ain't
is.
got no spot, bro.
There it is.
You got a position. You got a position, nigga. You ain't got
Right.
no spot. You ain't got no spot, nigga. You ain't been on the scene in 10 years. Ain't no spot.
We all just got positions, bro. It's like,
new
are you
niggas
playing yours?
It's new niggas out here, bro. It's new niggas out here, bro.
100%,
You supposed
bro.
to be giving these niggas the knowledge and the wisdom of this motherfucking game,
And I
so
think
we
that-
can push the city to the next level, nigga.
And I think that's why it was super big for me, bro. Like after getting out of the group, bro, it was super big for me to learn these things. To learn these things that I, you know, because I'll put DB on some game about some distribution shit from time to time. Like, these are things that people need to fucking know because it's cool to be the artist, bro. It's super cool. I love it. I love being an artist. I love popping my shit. I love talking my shit. But at the end of the day, bro, if it ain't bringing me anything, why the fuck am I doing this?
More to it than just making a song, putting it on YouTube.
Yes.
Look.
Yes.
I'm gonna give an example of what I'm talking about. Like he younger than me, but he's older in this game, and that's Delano, man. You don't never see Delano loudmouth going out his way to say I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He know what he's contributed to Corpus. It's just every now and again he'll drop him a video and pop his shit.
Yeah. Gotta remind him.
Let you know. I still
And
got
you know-
this, but I ain't in the fucking way.
And he's another one, for example, because he knows that shit on the back end
Yeah.
too. Like he's super smart.
But and even on that note, he's always said that, say, man, come fuck with me. If you
exactly.
need some game, loudmouth has always said that, bro.
Bro, I've seen his lives. He's got on live. He's made the
Yeah,
announcement.
yeah.
It's just are
niggas-
you too prideful to go
yeah,
get
niggas
that?
think it's a game, bro.
Nah.
You think and it ain't no game, bro. That's
Yeah.
why I fuck with Loud so much, bro. He's not one
And
of the.
I've done some project with Loud. I really admire his work, bro. I fuck with his shit heavy. You know what I mean? For the most part, just actually see him do the business shit.
Yeah.
bro. Like he knows what he's talking about.
Loud one of them dudes who not like one of the older cats in the game that's trying to step on a young nigga neck and nothing like that,
Nah.
man. He got his other business adventures and stuff like that. And every now and again, Loud come out and show his ass and go right back in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go right back in the seclusion. He just let you know that this is still Big Loud. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel these days, bro. That's why I gotta pop my shit. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's called I'll Wait. I got it pinned on the Facebook. You know, I gotta pop my shit sometimes just to let you know, hey, motherfucker, I'm still here. Watch out now. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things. But yeah, bro. When it comes to the business side of things, yeah, it's super important, and I want these people to know. I want them to learn. I want them to grow as an artist. You know, because if you love it that much, you take it serious. You should learn some shit.
No, you got damn right, man. You got damn right, man. Like for myself, I consider myself an ex-artist because I'm not in it like I used to be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm somebody who have fucked off several chances, opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't leave the streets.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't leave it, and I wouldn't leave it so bad that shit. I caught a 10-year sentence and did seven on that bitch. 7 years and 3 months on that bitch. So I already know what it is. Nigga, I come home 40. You know what I'm saying? Damn near 40. Nigga, I know I can rap. I know I can do that. Nigga want me to do my little thing. I come out and I do my little thing like that. But I'm here for the new. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the new stuff. I'm here to encourage niggas to keep going. Don't stop. This is where I fucked up at, bro. Don't do that shit.
Right.
Get your money together. If you out here bit,
And you make a good point, bro, because I've seen that. We've seen that a lot, where it's just like, you know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type
Yeah.
shit, and they got all the talent in the motherfucking world. They can do whatever. They literally can do whatever when it comes to anything. But you know, at the end of the day, sometimes the streets is just that's what it is, bro.
And
like
then-
I've been blessed, bro. I've been fucking blessed. I gained this skill. The reason why we made so much money is because we got into sales. We knew how to fucking talk our shit. We knew how to sell some shit, and we were able to eliminate selling in the streets or doing anything in the streets and go get some money.
yeah.
And go figure out how we gonna make this money work for us. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like when you get so caught up in that lifestyle, sometimes it's just hard to leave. And you know what I mean? Like you're gonna have the ones that will make it. You know what I mean? They'll blow up. But even when they do, sometimes they have a terrible fall.
And I've even said it in one of my songs. I said, because I knew who I was, I said, I ain't really trying to blow up. I'm going to keep it all hood. The dash and steering wheel, I'm going to keep it all wood. You know what I'm saying? I knew where I was going.
Yeah.
I wanted to be at.
Spitting bars.
I'm here to be hood famous. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm here to be hood
Right.
famous. You know what I'm saying? Would I like it? I done had the shots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this is what I do.
But I gotta give it to you because you still show the support. You give the game when it's necessary. You'll step in and say some shit when it's necessary because not everybody will.
Shit, what nigga? Ain't nobody gonna beat me up. You know what I'm saying? I got too much love out here for you to try to put your hands on me, man. You know what I'm saying?
But it's all necessary, bro. It's all love.
No, you got to be the voice of reason, bro. I'm too old not to be the voice of reason,
and that's why we need another list. No, I'm just playing.
I'm too old to not be the voice of reason, man. Because why? I've been in this rap game, this thing we call the rap game. I don't think it's one nigga that has rapped from my era, and I'm talking about the beginning,
right,
that's still here. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though I rapped with Fat Man came after me. Yeah. You know, he'll let you know I was his influence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When he was fucking 10, 11, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, by 12, 13 years old. I was Fat Man influence. You know what I'm saying? Before it wasn't until I was maybe 22 or 23 when me and Fat Man got together to do music. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping since I was 14. And my nigga, I done had several chances in my life. Right. In high school to be on Rhyme Syndicate. You know what I'm saying? I done had the chances. It's just I'm really a street kid at that time in my life. I'm really a street kid at that time in my life. It ain't nothing that I remember, you know, one time I'm in the game, you know what I'm saying? My BM, we from the North, but she been wanting to get us from over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I was hit my prime in the game. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga was having real live money in the game. And I remember walking out, I remember her telling me, let's move to the South. I'm like, nigga, I'm not leaving the hood. I ain't going nowhere. I say, you can go find a fucking house. I'm staying right here in this project right here and get this fucking money. You know what I'm saying? That's what my mom was.
I'll come spend the night
we
with
done
you.
been poor all our lives, man. I'm not fit to get this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And she'll tell you that Creon told me that he is not leaving this shit until they take him away from it.
Sheesh.
And that's what I did. I did not leave. Through my ups, through my downs, from having money to being broke, to getting the money back, to losing it again, I wasn't gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? And she'll vouch for that until they finally set my ass down. And even then, when they set me down, I think I'm gonna go do 2 years and come on back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm already making connects with the Mexicans from the Valley. You know what I'm saying? I'm preparing for this shit. I'm preparing for this shit. When I come back, I'm gonna be different this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be different this time, nigga. I ain't gonna be playing with 3-4 fucking ounces, nigga. I'm finna play with the whole thing this time around.
Yeah,
shit, God had a bigger plan, bro.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? His plan was bigger than mine. No, nigga, I'm gonna sit you down until, nigga, you pray to me 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Till you get your prayers and shit down, till you know how to come to me 5 times a day and shit like that. And yeah, that's what he did. Till I put me in position to be somebody who teaches other people to pray 5 times a day and shit, all that type. Yeah, man, God got the final say, man, because I already had, look, man, I finna come back and be that nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bigger plans,
you know,
man.
I feel you, man. I've been through a lot, bro. I've been through a whole lot, you know what I mean? You know, different trials and tribulations. I fought cancer. I beat that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's a story to tell, man.
I got into, you know, this music and this production. And I've been different places. I've met different people. I've done so much, so it's just hard not to, like, you know, like, I came way too far to stop now. It just does not make sense to me. Yeah. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Got to have that mindset too, bro.
I can't do it, bro.
You got to have that mindset.
Because, you know, once you get to a certain level and a certain, it's like, what the fuck? What do you mean? We're going to stop? No, you ain't going to stop. That shit ain't never going to stop.
And then, you know, like, if just me outside looking in, man, like I said, I pay attention to things. I see the little team that's been built.
Oh, you been watching?
Yeah, I see the little team that's been built. And when you got it, like, look, y'all really don't know. Y'all took that shit back to the old school. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really took it back to the 80s rapper with the way y'all got y'all shit set up. The niggas had their own cameraman, but this is our crew. Right. DJ, rappers. You ain't got to go nowhere. This is we got this shit. This was going on in the 80s, man. So y'all got, like, Y'all got the blueprint, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all got the blueprint,
Hey,
bro.
and that means a
Y'all
lot.
doing that
That means
shit
a lot,
right,
bro.
man. Y'all got the blueprint, bro.
That means a lot because sometimes you get so caught up in the emotions, bro. You kind of forget if anybody even gives a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not all about if they give a fuck. It's just like, am I doing this shit in vain? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, bro. It feels good hearing that.
Nah, hell, y'all got the blueprint. Like, man, I'm like I'll be telling people, man, I'm really that dude who be in the old nigga, the OG, that really be in the back watching everybody's growth and development, dog.
That's fire. Yeah, you've seen it. You've seen a lot.
I really be in the back watching everybody growth and development, man. Who just over here just doing this shit so somebody can say they fucking name, or who's really doing this shit because nigga, I'm trying to make a life out this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I really be watching that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of us that had our times, but one thing about it, man. Everybody can't keep going to jail, bro. and I'm talking about at the crew, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you gonna get passed by, or you gonna slow the crew down, or niggas gonna get so complacent with you going to jail, they gonna keep talking about, well, we gonna wait till you get out, nigga.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too late.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too late, man.
But that comes with a choice, bro. We make choices every day. You know what I'm saying? We make choices every day, bro. So it's either like you take that shit serious or you don't, bro. What do you want to do? You want to go to jail? You want to go home?
Facts, man. I'm glad. Like even Cash is doing something with the Rock the Mic type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on out, man. You know what I'm saying? Come in, show your shit. If you trying to pop your shit, you say who you are. Here it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it start, man. Remember, did y'all watch the Outkast get inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing, but yeah.
Okay, you remember or have y'all seen the clipping when Andre 3000 said it started in a small room? It do, bro.
It do.
It starts in a small room, my nigga. Get in front of your peers and pop your shit, my nigga.
It started in a house on Saki in the back.
You
talking
feel
about,
me?
hey, go find 15 motherfuckers and bring them back and let me see who's the best rapper, bro.
Look, my nigga. Look, man. Let me tell you how we started this shit, bro. We finally got our first little beat machine, the 4-pad and the little things right there.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? This is before the MPC.
Oh shit,
nigga. This is in the 80s.
It's a PC.
Look, this is
an MP.
This little machine come from Radio Shack, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, ain't no beat expand at that time. You need the big equipment for the beat expand, nigga. You got your fucking microphone, you sit it in front of the speaker, you hit the bass and you get your beat expand, nigga.
Damn.
You know that this is what we doing to make this shit pop, nigga. And we're 14, 15 years old.
Just scientists.
But the nigga who be beatboxing for us, he know how to make beats.
Right.
He know how to beat the drum and shit. So, nigga, this is what I'm talking about. It's in the fucking projects in La Mata. You know, we from the North End. We in La Mata projects, you know what I'm saying? Because his brother girl stay in La Mata, and nigga, yeah. You feel me? We ain't nigga with the kindergarten keyboard, nigga. The keyboard for the kindergartens, nigga, the little bitty thing.
Bling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas in there going fed, making our own beats. We ain't rapping over beats no more.
Yeah.
And then what you niggas need to learn to do is memorize your fucking songs, nigga. That way you can go without the motherfucking music with the voice in the background.
I think that's hard for a lot of the rappers though, because I most recently started punching in, but I get to a point now, how I do my shit is if I'm not punching in, I am mentally writing now. It'll get to a point, like the last song that I dropped, I worked on that song for a whole week in my head and pieced it together. You won't find it in my notes. It got to a point where it's just like, this is what I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? But you got artists like your son. Oh, he punches in all day, every day. And he got 11 songs, bro. He ain't gonna remember all them songs.
This is what I tell. This is what I tell people. I'm gonna tell you this, nigga. We used to have the same thing. We didn't do no punching in like that. But when I wrote my rhyme and I spit my shit, I didn't remember that shit. I just wrote it right then and there. I got through my shit. You know what I'm saying? With the way I want to say it, I said enough the way I wanted to say it. And I didn't know my shit right there, but I loved myself so much. I loved my music so motherfucking much. And what I was doing, I played me. I played me so
100%.
I played me so much
Nah,
that
I memorized that shit.
I know every fucking verse that we know.
Yeah.
That we have to the point to where nigga and mind you back then, all you had was your beat. You didn't have no voices in the background.
Right.
You had to show up and show out, nigga.
Right.
Or nigga, do you want to forget your verse in the middle in front of 300-400 fucking people, nigga?
So the beat was recorded onto a cassette?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Play that shit and we
Press
and
play,
we
man,
going.
and
you
pray.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we live like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And this is not just me and my crew. This is everybody who's rapping at this time. We don't have no background vocals or none of that shit. It's
And now
us.
they made it big enough to where you got an actual vinyl, what you got
You know what
there
I'm
record on
saying?
it to where you can
Facts.
do the background.
Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? And even back then, even if you did have the vinyl, nigga, your DJ finna throw the instrumental on.
Type
That
shit.
nigga
Yeah,
ain't
yeah, I
finna
can
throw
see
your
that.
voice on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You finna spit this shit in front of
Right.
your people, nigga. That's what artists do.
Yeah, no,
Don't look,
100%.
man. Don't. What I'm telling you, bro, is don't sell yourself short when it comes to performance, man. Don't sell yourself short. Don't cheat yourself short by, nigga, you wrote this shit. You don't want to know your shit?
Yeah.
You wrote this shit, nigga. This is you. Whatever the fuck you wrote was you, dog. Was
Yeah.
what you was feeling in that moment,
Bro,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime we record some shit, I'm gonna listen to it 50, 11 times, bro.
Shit, I'm so wave guard supreme, nigga. All I do is listen to us.
Right.
And
And I'm so
facts.
SD, all I do is listen to me. I feel you, bro.
You
just
know what
gotta-
I'm saying?
Bro,
I might not listen to nobody.
if it's like me in a feature or whatever, I'm gonna listen to the whole song, and then I'm gonna play my part back.
And I'm gonna play my part back.
I'm gonna play,
And play
that
my
bit.
part
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
like,
like-
what can I do to get better? Oh, I should have did it.
One
you know what I'm
thing
saying?
I loved about Gino, man, you know, Gino, he's a rapper producer. He's our producer, and you know, plus he raps with us, bro. Whatever song we made, when we go to perform, Gino know everybody verse.
Oh no shit.
Everybody verse. So if one of us slip up, Gino got it.
Ad-libs.
Gino got it.
Background.
It ain't nigga. Gino don't miss nothing, bro. He know every from Jacoby's to Willie's to his to mine.
That's fire.
That nigga know everybody verse.
It's like somebody give him a mic.
That nigga know everybody verse, man.
Yeah.
I know everybody verse. You know what I'm saying? I got old. I forget some shit on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or I forget a maybe a bar or something. Shit, you never know. Gino said it right after
I'll tell you what, man. I'll be forgetting a lot, bro. Like the way that things happen so fast, it's just like it's hard for. I'm running out of memory, bro. I need
Gotta
to
rehearse that shit.
Yeah.
But see, that's one thing that, like us coming up, that's one thing we did. We rehearsed.
Yeah, that's another thing too that, you know.
But also too,
yeah.
life wasn't taking us as fast as it's taking us today. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We didn't have all the accommodations that people have today. You know what I'm saying? So we had a lot of time. Bear, he was gonna make us rehearse. We wasn't fist to fuck up.
Yeah, there was always
You know what I'm saying?
There's always one person in the
we'll
group
go
that'll
over
be
this
like,
shit
hey.
over the man. We'll rap that fucking one song, nigga, 10 times until everybody we know it by heart, and then we'll jump to the next song
Right.
and rehearse that bitch over till everybody know, then on to the next song. It ain't really everybody, just me and him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just man, like appreciate the work you putting in and the work you doing, man. Love the shit that you're doing so much, man. That you know. You love what you're doing, and the words that come out of your mouth mean something to you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's just moving with purpose, bro.
Yeah.
Just move
Yeah.
with purpose.
Yeah.
That's it.
Behind the scenes, what other, like a lot of people don't know that you be behind the scenes on some shit too, man.
Right.
What little events or things y'all probably got going on that
Man,
where we're coming to look
I
forward to?
I work heavily with R&B Takeover.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin Palmer because
That's why I said that, because I
Yeah.
want him, you know.
He put me on, bro. He
Yeah.
called me one day and he was just like, "Hey, look, this is what we got. You know, we're gonna start doing, these events, and you know, I really feel like you'll be a great addition to the team." And we've been doing it ever since. That's because I never even really fucked with R&B, bro.
Yeah.
Now I just love R&B. You know what I mean? Like I used to be so deep into that rap shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so there's a lot of big things coming for 2026 for sure. You know what I mean? Like
We sure appreciate Fame for keeping that shit alive here.
yeah,
man,
bro.
because-
And that's another thing too. Like, you know, the connection that me and Fame got. You know, just like-minded individuals are always around me, and he's put me on a lot of game, and I've put him on a lot of game, and we work very well together. And there's some, I can't really speak too much on it. I'm the type that, I told you earlier, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But I have to have these pieces in line. Yeah. And I got something pretty big coming up, for 2026. So
that's what's up.
That's just one of those things. And shout out to Fame, because I know he ready for it. But with that being said, man, yeah, R&B has been going really good. If you haven't checked out the Rooftop, go check it out. It's a vibe, bro. Yeah, we got a live band coming on this Sunday.
Yeah, I seen the flyer, man.
You know what I mean? I lost my hookah girl, so whoever wants to come sell hookahs, you know what I mean? I've been selling hookahs lately. No, but yeah, man, we got some hookahs out there. We got the live band coming. And of course, when Fame and the live band get together, bro, he's almost like a maestro.
Yeah,
bro. That last time he just had them working. They were in sync. It's just an experience you got to check out, man. It's really good. So you could expect to see a lot more of that too.
What's the name of the live band? Is that all right, or is it a surprise?
Oh no, I don't know the name of the live band, man. We actually met them, or Fame met them at the trail ride.
Okay. And
he just kind of like, started chopping it up. And
okay, yeah. I know you're talking about. I don't know if the people name, but I seen the band that was up there that was jamming.
Yeah,
it was jamming.
Black dude.
Yeah.
You got this boy on the keys, and and then you got the because we had the keys and the drum player last time, but man, that motherfuckers were going in. That shit was a vibe, bro. Like, ain't nothing like some live music, some R&B.
No, I love live music
all the ladies step out looking great, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good vibe, bro. I love it.
Is it Underground Frequency? Is that their name?
I don't know. I really don't know. I got introduced to them, and then I just kind of get caught up in the mode. I'm one of those people, bro, that I have a tough time. Like, if I don't repeat your name a few times, or if I don't see you enough,
me too. I'm the same way, bro.
It would be out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean?
I got people who've been knowing me all my life, man, and I sit there and have conversation with them and still don't remember their name,
shit.
bro. Because and it's because I don't see you regularly enough, man, to remember your name. You know what I'm saying? I know who you are. I remember your face, but I don't remember your name because I don't see you regularly enough. You're not in my life that much to where and. Creon, you'll never fucking forget that name. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? People be knowing me like Creon or the nickname Daddy Crew. I've been having it for so long.
Yeah, they call me like, Daddy Davis now. I feel you. Yeah.
But it just sticks. So people know me, man. You know what I'm saying? And from just doing podcasts, being on the scene when shows when the locals are doing it, you know, me walking around and telling whoever set that I like, say, man, y'all set was live, man, and yada, 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 and just giving them their card and don't stop what you're doing, and they remember that shit, and when they see it, they like,
bro.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
That's another thing, that's core memory shit, bro, just to get that type of recognition and just that type of support, yeah. But yeah, you could definitely expect to see a lot more R&B, a lot more events. Fame got some really big shit coming up, too, himself in 2026, so... Yeah, you could definitely expect to see that. But as far as like the inner workings, it's kind of like a web, right? Like everybody is coming together on this, and things are just gonna start taking off, bro. It really is. So I'm super excited for the future for sure.
Okay, so before we end this, man, we need to rap a lot story.
Oh yeah.
We want to rap a lot story. That shit had me laughing like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, bro.
Where were they at and where were you at?
What do you mean?
Whenever he tells you about the phone call about the Scarface shit, they're meeting with Rap A Lot, and Flex has no idea who Rap A Lot is.
Okay, shit, where the fuck was I, bro? I think he called me.
Yeah.
He called me. I was at the crib, bro, when he had called me. I was sitting on the couch. I got a little couch that, right? And he had called me and he was like, I don't know, they said something about Rap A Lot. I got up out my seat. I said, you fucking Rap A Lot. And he was just like, yeah, who is that? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, who is that, bro? It's Rap A Lot. It's like Scarface. I started naming all this shit, bro. And I was like, you have you ever heard of Face Mob? Have you heard of fucking, I started naming other people that had such a reach, bro. And it was just kind of like, he was like, no, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I was like,
that's crazy, man.
I was like, bro, I started sending him shit. I was like, man, you gotta get some history before we go out there, man. Don't make me look bad. You know what I'm saying? so yeah, man, that was just one of those things, bro. Like, you know, just as soon as I heard that, oh man, I geeked up, bro. Cause I'm like, man, I hope I meet Scarface.
Yeah.
I hope I meet Scarface. Shit, am I gonna see Zero up in that motherfucker? Because he was with Rap a Lot for a little bit too. That album, by the way, was fucking fire when he was with Rap a Lot. But anyway, I just started getting super geeked up. I'm like, man, these are my roots here. Yeah. Right? We get out there, and yeah, we went to this expensive restaurant called Kiss. It's like a club/restaurant. And I'm started talking to him, oh, man, hey, this is legit. They got us out here. They rolled out the red carpet for us. It was on some shit. Like, man, something big about to happen, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing these motherfuckers that I don't know personally, but I saw the chains.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, he got a chain. He got one of them Rap a Lot chains. So this shit's crazy. and then it was the next day, bro. We saw Jay Prince Jr. with a big ass mob ties fucking chain, just blinging with the Rap a Lot chain. And I was just like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, bro, it's an honor to meet you. And he's like, yeah, man, let's take a pic. Like, all right, cool, shit. But yeah, man, they treated us like big timers, bro. It was cool, bro. It was real cool. And then DB over here, he's just completely lost, bro. He's like, who the fuck are these guys? He was definitely like, who the fuck are these guys, bro? But he's a student as well. As soon as I put him on, he started picking up some shit. He started getting some influence out of that too. So yeah, it was cool.
I can't think of this. They used to be on Rap a Lot back in the day. They was like mini ghetto boys to me. Not too much trouble. Man, I did time with. Well, I bumped in one of them to
Do or Die was on Rap a Lot too.
Two of them, one of them twice in prison, man. I can't. Fifth Ward Boys.
Oh, Fifth Ward Boys. Now, yeah.
Look, I got a little backstory on them, right? Back in the day when me and Richard was rapping under the moniker of NSBS, right? We did a show with Fifth Ward Boys, right? That came down here. This is like early 90s, right? Maybe about 90, 91, some shit like that. Okay. Like 91. And we do the show with them, right? Niggas invite us to the room, right? So we go back to their room. We drinking E&J. We getting faded and shit like that.
You drinking
right?
what?
E&J.
E&J?
We getting faded like a motherfucker, right? We chilling and shit. We chill with them, right? Years later, man. What's name? You know all three of their names?
E-Rock.
Not E-Rock.
Low Life.
Low Life. Okay, bam. I'm gonna stop at Low Life, right? So I'm on my prison sentence, right? I'm in prison now, right? I'm leaving transit. I done did my 18 months in transit. I'm on my way to the unit. You know what I'm saying? So we stopped through diagnostics, right? I see I'm on 2 row, right? I see we in line, we're going upstairs. I see Low Life. I'm like, man, that's Low Life. You know what I'm saying? From fucking Fifth Ward Boys, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a Texas nigga. I ain't gonna do no. I'm a Northside nigga. I ain't gonna do no dick ride. You know what I'm saying? I see you and I just see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you and I see you, right? So I see him on 2 row, right? He chopping it up and shit like whatever, whatnot, right? And boom, I done got shot to my unit, man. I do my how much? I think I did 4 years and something on that unit. Close to, I did 7, so it had to been like maybe 4 years, about 8 months on that unit, and they sending me back. Then I'm going to like a therapeutic community in Kyle, Texas. Right. Going to this therapeutic community. They send you to these places to integrate you back into the streets after you've been gone for a little hot minute. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm on my way to Chow. Bam. I bump into Low Life again, you know what I'm saying? So and I don't say nothing to him. I'm like, what's up? I think we just like, what's up with it? You know what I'm saying? Shit. We just walking by, right? Boom. Fast forward some years later, I get to see Scarface for the first time at Brewster's.
You seen him? You got to see him in performing shit?
Oh, Low Life?
No, Scarface.
Yeah, at the Brewster's.
Are you serious?
Live.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? I got that for my first time. This is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Nigga, I'm feeling Scarface coming to Corpus Live Band too.
What?
Man, what? I now threw my Dickie suit on. I'm about my Dickie suit and everything. You know, I'm north side for real up this bitch. But at the same time,
Damn.
Fat Man getting ready. He gonna film a video after the concert. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So bam. And come to find out, he's filming the video with Fifth Ward Boys.
No
yeah,
shit.
no
You know what I'm saying? He filming the video with Fifth Ward Boys, right? So bam, people like, come on, crew, I want you to be in the video. Matter of fact, I don't even know. I forget. Pat ain't tell me nothing about it. I just happened to bump into him at Brewster's. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because you know
wild.
Scarface is nigga too. So Fat Man like, Cree, come with me. Y'all, don't leave right now. I'm finna shoot a video in the back of the. Yeah,
Right.
I'm like, bad. I'm like, well, who you feel? He's like, with the Fifth Ward Boy. I'm like, bad, right? So we chilling in the back, and Low Life is steady staring at me, man. Like he like, man, I know you.
Like, yeah,
He
man.
said, I know you from somewhere, man. I said, yeah, man, we bumped into prison
Right.
2 times with each other. He's like, that's where it's at, man. I said, remember, I say, I bumped into you at Diagnostics, man. That's where we first seen each other. And then when we both got the car, you know, we said, what's up with each other? And just moving, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not like, what's up, man? Like that, just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, in
Moving
passing.
and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, man, that's right. That's where you was. I like, yeah, man, I bumped into you twice, man. Like
That's
that.
fire, bro.
That's-
But yeah, man, like just seeing that, just like knowing that what the history came with, you know, Pimp C and UGK and just you know all these. Like I looked up to that shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was. We had Josh Martin. He's the one that brought us down. Shout out to Josh Martin. But you know, I'm asking this guy all these questions, bro. Like, you know, where they at? Where's everybody at? What's happening with this and that? You know what I mean? And it was just like one of those moments. So that was cool. Like even opening up for Master P. We opened
Yeah.
up for Master P. We
That's
opened up
what's
for No Limit, bro. And I'm over here geeked up. You know what I'm saying? And the kid and Jay are like, what the fuck are they talking about? I'm like, bro, it's fucking Master P. And I'm sure Jay knows Master P, but the kid especially, he was kind of like, I have no idea what's happening in this motherfucker. But I'm over here fucking
People say,
just doing all that shit, bro. That shit was fire, bro. Like we've gotten to be involved with some really, really, really cool experiences and on stage with different people and
Yeah.
seeing. Master P's a tall motherfucker too, bro.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? But yeah, man.
And you know, I've been blessed to, you know, like, to do shows with UGK. You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Like,
hey, I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I remember I was, I think I was 18, 17 years old. My mama calls me, and she was like, "Hey, do you know Chad Butler?" And I was like, "Yeah, that is Pimp C." It's like he died. I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" And I never talked to my mama like that.
yeah.
And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I'm sorry. Like, what do you mean he died?" He's like, "He died of a apparent overdose." I was like, "Man, I cried, bro."
Shit, nigga, you think I wasn't broken in pieces,
cried,
nigga?
bro.
I was fucked up too.
I was fucked up that day, bro. I felt like I just lost like my brother, bro. And I was
Yeah.
like, God damn. And that's just one of that's off subject and shit. But yeah, bro, like you being able to see that, you actually saw them perform.
Man, look, the first time, bro, like, shout out Havo G, man. He got us on this card, man. Like this, I'm rapping with Richard Layat under the moniker NSBS, right? He take our demo tape to the Yellow Rose, man. It's this big Houston show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't even know if it's any. Be honest with you, I don't even think it's no locals from Corpus there that's on this card, right? And Havo, I don't know what the fuck Havo did, bro.
But he got you there.
He got us in.
That's fire.
He got us in so good that we were UGK was the headliner. We was the act before them.
Shut the fuck up.
We didn't even open, bro.
Damn.
We didn't even open. We chilling. We chilling, watching the concert and everything and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Until our spot. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I don't know who UGK is at the time.
Oh,
all
shit.
I know is that I've been listening to this motherfucker song, "Tell Me Something Good" and "Pocket Full of Stones."
Yeah.
I don't know who the dude is. I ain't seen the face to him yet. I just know these songs, right?
Good.
You know what I'm saying? And UG, you know, me and me and Richard Ayala finished our set, crowd going crazy. Is a bunch of North Side niggas in there, West Side niggas in there who can't believe we on this card. Nigga, we don't even. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Matter
yeah.
of fact, we're not on the flyer. We got put on the day of the show. So don't nobody know we're performing. You know what I'm saying?
Surprise.
So we perform, man. We getting crazy love. Everybody, you know, man, nigga, y'all niggas wrecked that bitch and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And Pimp C was in the crowd. He wanted to know who the Mexican was that was rapping with me. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, Havo was telling us like he keep asking who is Richard, whatever, whatnot. But when them niggas get on the stage, nigga, I'm in the front now. I come around the stage. I'm not going to the back. I'm finna go because I'm finna watch the final act.
Right.
It's these niggas, they come out with, you know, pocket full of stone still. I'm like, oh, that's these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm juice, nigga. Look, it's niggas who already know who the niggas is that I don't even know that they know who these niggas is. With dope in the place, my nigga. And when these niggas come out pocket full of stone, you see niggas waving 100 packs, 50 packs, and all type of shit. Yeah, nigga.
Damn.
Yeah, nigga. I swear to God, I can't even make this shit up, nigga. I was waving one. You know what I'm saying? I was waving one. I'm telling you the honest God truth. I ain't making this shit up or not. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Niggas like me, y'all put that shit up, put that shit up.
It's like, no, hey, everybody doing
this shit. This is what's going on out here.
The laws are just like, fuck, what do we do? It's
But
like, what can you do is the question.
But after that, when I start rapping with Fat Man, you know what I'm saying? Every time they came down, we was called.
That's fire.
We was called by them. They like
that's fire.
Want us on their show. And we're always the ones who would be right before they came out, man. You know what I'm saying? We're always best. And I think I've done with Fat Man in UGK, you know what I'm saying? I think I've done 3 shows with them. So I done had 4 shows with them. You know what I'm saying? I can take some to the grave with me. I'm some legendary shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
But that's you know, and of course that's like my favorite group. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Texas rap, is UGK. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's my favorite duo, man.
100%. Like that's that type of shit I wanted to be, just like Pimp. Just like, you know, the way that he say shit, like I said, like it's a simple rap. It's not like he's saying, but he's saying something. You know
they always say that, you know, they used to say back in the day that, you know, Fat Man and Daddy Cree, that's Pimp C and Bun B. You know what I'm saying? That's what they used to tell. That's our Corpus Christi, Pimp C and Bun B. You know what I'm saying?
So hell yeah.
So I appreciate those times and shit like that, man. But on another note, man, I really appreciate you coming out.
I appreciate you having me,
brother. You like a little brother to me, man. I love everything you do. Like real shit. Wop, love you too, bro. I love everything you do and how y'all continue to like push the culture here in Corpus Christi by one thing, not stopping, bro.
Right.
Not stopping. We got enough quitters, bro. We got enough quitters, man.
Means a lot, man. I appreciate you having me, brother.
Appreciate everything that y'all doing and how y'all putting on, even on the back end with the R&B, what's the name and everything like that, man. It's just y'all keep the city in motion. Y'all just keep the city in motion. All your videos is live, bro.
Yeah,
you know, real shit. You know,
I gotta say, man, and I did it on my last drop because I started a clothing line as well called Small Circle Collection, and I mean that shit.
Yeah,
it's more than just a brand. It's just a lifestyle, bro. Yeah. Because it's just like my immediate circle, like it's just like-minded individuals, and there's something that I say, if not us, who?
For shit show. For shit show.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
bro.
I dropped a JFK edition. That's something that he used to say, if not us, who? And I mean that shit. If we don't do it, who the fuck's gonna do it?
Nah, facts, man.
But, yeah, man, I do appreciate that, bro. I appreciate all the love and support you've always shown us, man.
For shit show, man. And hopefully, like, when the New Year pop around, God willing, you know what I'm saying? We all here for it, man. You know, we on his time, not our time. We just playing for the future. But we always know every day we're on his time if we're allowed to wake up, man. Maybe you can come back and let us know what you got going on, and what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, man, because I love what y'all doing, man.
Thank you, man.
I love what y'all doing for the city, man. So let everybody know where they can reach you at, man.
Yeah, follow me on Facebook, Sir Davis. It's 2 R's on the Sir. It will always be 2 R's on the Sir. Sir Davis Music on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you follow the label page. It's the Mollywop the label. And follow Mollywop Productions. I want to give some shout outs though while I'm here, man.
Sure.
Yeah. I always forget shout outs, but I want to give a huge shout out to my brother Fame. I love you, my guy. Shout out Mollywop. Love you, my boy. He's sitting right there. Actually, he's ready to go home. Shout out to Lupe Ramos for putting us on the gear. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's either been around me, been involved with me in any form, way, or capacity, because y'all always inspire me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to y'all for having me. Thank you so much.
Sure, man. So until next time, man, y'all already know what it is, man. Look the podcast in association. Man, look the talk show in association with Ridin High Podcast, man. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.